Bienvenidos esta Mexican Grand Prix. Hello everybody, welcome along. It's the Mexican Grand Prix today for Creator Series. And today it's a little bit different because ERS is completely banned. Not allowed to use medium, hot lap or overtake. It's got to be in none mode for all of qualifying and all of the race. That is it. If we use it even for a second, in theory we're disqualified. In reality, if we just give up the time that we just gained, we're fine. So if you use a little bit to stay ahead of somebody, you should drop behind them in my eyes. If you use a little bit to gain some time, you should lose that time. I've got all my buttons disabled, so barring a weird, I guess, MFD issue, I should not be using it at any point. Now I'm quite excited for this because it's going to be interesting. It's going to change up the racing. When I first heard it, I was like, I'm not so sure about this because part of the beauty of F1 is being quite tactical with your ERS and trying to make someone else drain, etc. But having played it a bit and thought about it a bit more, I actually think it's going to be good fun. Hopefully it won't be as bad as F2 cars to follow and overtake. We will see. But I think it could be interesting today. It could be just going to be all about the driving than about battery management. So, hey, I'm keen for it for one race only, and they've done it at a track where you can actually overtake, so I'm happy. Let's give it a go. Hello everybody, welcome in, hope you're all well. Let's say some hellos. Well, too many of you in for me to say hellos from the beginning. There you go, I can do it. Hey Scott, hey Ty Stocks, hey Tim, hey James, hey Millie, hey Panos. Hey Mateo, hey Peace Donny, hey Al Hunky, hey Afla, hey Escape, Bad Monkey, thank you for the Prime sub. Quarko, hello, welcome in. Flexi Daz, thank you for the tier 1 sub, appreciate that. Panos, welcome in. Hey Don Tonga, great name. Hey Dumb Donut, hey Eddie Small, hey Jamsey, welcome in guys, hope you're well. Hey Scott, and on YouTube we've got OK Buddy Mark, Darren, Test. And Darren again. Hey guys, welcome in. Hope you're all well. So yeah, I'm genuinely quite excited for this, guys. I genuinely think if I could choose right now, I would choose to have no wildcard over this still. But that's kind of the point of wildcards. Is we're not going to go, hey, let's commit to this for a whole season, right? The whole point of wildcard is to try something different for one race. It's one race. If this one race ends up being a little bit worse if you haven't got ERS, fine. The fastest guys are still going to win. It's not going to change the racing that drastically, and it should still be some good fun. Now, I'm trying to think about tactical changes to go along with this. There's definitely some setup tweaks, which I won't go into right now. I'll go into it in a minute. To make with this. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, overtaking is going to be harder. For sure. So will that change the strategy along with it? I think it probably will. And that's about it, really. But I do hope if someone does accidentally on purpose use it. Oh, whoops. I stayed ahead, but I didn't really gain them when I used any. I hope that they genuinely do get punished for that, because that would be very irritating if, you know, you roll over something like, okay, we're going to get them, and they just use it for a second. Oh, whoops, well, I didn't mean to. That would be very annoying. But mostly, you know, people in this are pretty fair, so hopefully people are fair with it. Like I said, I've literally completely unmapped all my buttons, so the only way to do it for me would be to toggle around the MFD, which would be quite a mistake. So, yeah, anyway. Adam Sanderson lowered his tyre temp. You mean his tyre pressures? His pressures. So I don't think... I have made some changes. I don't think I can change my tyre pressures at all, particularly. First in on hards, go long. I mean, I think there's a possible... Well, I don't know. There's two school of thoughts for crashes. One is there's going to be more crashes because it's harder to overtake, so people are going to be going for more outrageous moves. Another school of thought is there's going to be less crashes because people won't have just burnt all their battery down that straight and think, well, I've burnt all that battery, I've got to go for it now. I don't think there's going to be a difference in the number of crashes and vice versa, vis-a-vis number of safety cars. I don't think that will change things. But yeah, it's an interesting one. It's also an interesting one for strategy, this one, because the softs are basically useless. The mediums also don't last that long. So it's definitely going to be a harder compound choice for most people, I think, in this one. We'll have two sets hard, one set of medium for the race. I think strategy is going to be more of a premium, isn't it? Strategy is going to be more of a premium for sure. Also, so the car choices, guys, we've reordered the car choices. Haas is now the second worst car, not VCarb, and we've also moved Williams up the order. So I'm in a Haas today because I think I'm the third or fourth lowest priority, basically, from the championship standings, but not from average championship. But slightly controversially, not slightly, straight up controversially, the runaway championship leader, Meraki, who leads the championship right now by about 20 points, is in the third worst car. Not the worst car. We've got Carl, who I'd only done one race in Creator Series and won it in Imola, which was a race I wasn't in last season. And GB in the Sauber, the worst car. We've then got me and, I can't recall, me and Razin in the Haas. Razin is second in the championship. He's in the second worst car. So, definitely controversial. But, I don't know, I guess it kind of is what it is. They've stuck to their guns with the average, but obviously because Meraki's leading through attendance, he's leading the championship comfortably, but his average is lower than other people's. He's got a lower average than me, even though he's leading these like 24 points something ahead of me in the championship. So slightly strange. The other thing to note today is new safety car rules. You now have to do at least, on average, 70 kilometers an hour on the safety car restarts. So you can't go super slow. And you are now allowed to go side by side on the safety car restarts. You're allowed to go too wide on the safety car restarts. So yeah, it's going to change things up. There's going to be some incidents on safety car restarts. There's going to be some penalties of people accidentally colliding. I'm not sure I agree with that change. I completely agree with doing a minimum speed. Obviously, I've done quite slow restarts in the past because I can. More than happy to have faster restarts, so you can't go so slow. But I don't think people need to be side by side necessarily. I get it's a content league, but I think this is going to cause penalties that are going to annoy people and more incidents that are going to cause more safety cars. Don't agree with that. But anyway, right, let's get on with it. So, first of all, setup. Now, obviously, we're going to go for Inter's pole in a minute on intermediate tyres, but setup. So what I've done is chopped off a load of wing, right? It's going to be very hard to overtake. Overtake's going to be at premium. I was going to go low on the wing anyway. I've gone 0 on the rear wing. Wait, was that rain? Oh, 5 minutes till rain. Do you know what? I was kind of tempted to start from the back anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, so we've basically chopped off a load of wings. 0 on the rear wing. We've gone 6 on the front wing. And also tweaked a couple of other little bits here and there to try and assist. But that's mainly what we've done. Right, let's go for Inter's pole instead of actual pole, because even though there's going to be some rain, why is there no percentages? Even though it's going to rain, honestly, I don't mind starting from the back. I think could be quite fun to start from the back. I was tempted to start from the back anyway. Okay, so let's go now. Wait, did I take the fuel out? Pretty sure I got the fuel out. Let's go now so that we can get a dry lap in on Inter's, weirdly, so that we can then hopefully get Inter's pole, and then I don't care if I start from the back. Before the wild card, I was going to start from the back. With the wild card, I was kind of like, oh, maybe I should start a bit nearer the front. It could be interesting, but no, I'm happy to start from the back. I don't care. Right, so none ERS, and that's going to stay there now until forever. Guaranteed Inter's pole. Maybe. I'm not the only one. GB's gone for it. And I can see 2 other people as well. There's 4 of us in total that are on Inter's. I don't care about our starting position. But yeah, I'm on oh, I should have turned the front wing up quite a lot for this lap. I forgot. But I'm on 6-0 wings. That's going to be hella understeery. That alone means I'm probably not going to get it. But I've gone very low on the wings, as I think pretty much everyone will. Just so that I'm going to be able to overtake. And at the very least, even if I can't overtake, at least I can defend. Oh, I should have gone much higher on the front wing. This is not good. Mad understeer here. For this lap, I should have gone much higher on the wing. My mistake. 6-0 is lowish, but yeah, I got mad understeer. I don't think I'm going to get into this pole, guys. I'll still try for it, but I don't think I'm going to get it with this low front wing. Fuel isn't going to change excessively. I don't think. We'll probably burn a little bit more fuel because we're going a bit slower. We're in the straights for longer, but other than that, it's not going to change massively. Right, come on then, guys. I'm one of 5 people now on Inters. Let's see if we can do it. Come on then. No ERS allowed. Let's do it. I'm going to get mad on this. I'll be surprised if I can get this with the amount of understeer I've got in the car. I should have cranked on the front wing about at least 4 more clicks, I'd suggest. But we'll do what we can. Come on. Got to go for this a little bit, guys, because of my understeer problem. Got to go for it a little bit. Can't be cautious on this lap. I'm never going to get it, and it's going to put me to the back of the grid for no reason whatsoever. It's after the Ferrari today as well. It's kind of controversial. If that's his average, that's his average.
We've just been pushed down into P18.
Maybe should have gone down to 4th there. Little lift there, we're not to lift of that. Higher front wing. Only a very small lift though. Brake later there. Can I get it with this much understeer with the car? Let's see. Not a bad lap that. Got understeer, 22.5. Well, I'm on top at the moment, but there's other people doing Inter's runs. No one else has done a completed Inter lap yet. DB's gone behind me. There's only 5 people doing it, don't forget. Sorry, no, it's 4. It's 4 people doing them. Beat GB by 3/10. Ah, oh, Carl's got ahead of me. Damn you, Carl. He doesn't even need the points. He's beat by 3/10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was all in the wing. Give me 4 more clicks to front wing. Much less understeer, I think I can do it. Okay, so no Inter's pole point for me. Let's get in the pits and put on a set of slicks and see what we can do.
Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful.
I think it'll be raining
by the
time we come in, but
tire at the moment.
well, Carl went for it because he doesn't need the points. He's the reserve. And we beat Karim. We beat everybody apart from the reserve. God's sake. What wing level was Carl got, actually? Carl is... well, I'm quicker than... ooh, Karim is not low on the wing. Top speeds right now on Inters. Carl did 3.26. I've always binned it. Amazing. Right, hold on. Carl did 3.26, I did 3.29. Karim did 3.22. GB did 3.26. Well, I actually might be one of the lowest on the wing here. What is that? What is... brilliant. Right, I suspect it's going to rain before we get our lap in, but let's see. We'll go for it. Get out as soon as we can. See what we can do. Yeah, only 4 people went for it, and I was second place of those 4. But Carl did beat me by 2.5 tenths, so it was a decent beating in the end. Not a good track for no ERS. I think it's a good track for no ERS because overtaking is possible. On a track where overtaking is hard, it would suck to have no ERS. Right, let's go for that. Oh, wrong. Sorry, hold on. What we're doing? Here we go. I'm gonna crank the front wing up by a couple of clicks just for quality.
Right,
like that.
The car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Can't see any rain right now, but you can never really see it until you're actually out on track. Is that a Haas just come in? It was a Haas. I'm glad I got out for him. It's not raining yet. I'm happy to go for it. I'm not set on start from the back. I think it could be fun to start from the back, but I'm not necessarily set on it. So I think we just do what we can here on these tyres. I think it is going to rain still on our lap, is it?
Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
No contact, no portal weather, which makes me think it's literally about to rain any second now. Maybe Root's harder against Gillon than his chat, true. It's raining, I told ya! Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can beat those Inters guys. We're obviously quicker than them in the pits. Let's see if we can beat the Inters guys before it gets wet. I hope it doesn't get wet too quickly. I haven't even looked at the forecast for the rain for the race. I've been too busy concentrating on this. Grip feels like it's already dropped a little bit. It could be the wings. I'm not fully used to. Nah, grip has dropped a little bit already. So it's not going to be a good lap. Might be very poor by the end. Let's see. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Grip's already dropping. Let's do what we can. There's certainly been no one in the front, so I'm going to be starting in the back.
Fuel remaining now.
Might be struggling to go quicker than the Inters in the second half of this lap. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's mud. It's mud. It's time for Inters. I should have gone Inters, honestly. It would have been quicker. Well, no, it wouldn't have been quicker than Inters lap. Of course, that was on dry track, so... Nah, it's mud. It's mud. It's mud everywhere. Quali's done. That's it. P17 on the grid for us. Like I said, I wanted to start from the back anyway, to be fair. I think if there wasn't any raining quali, with the wild card, I think I would have qualified. But without the wild card, I was going to go from the back anyway, so... Yeah, it's mudded. It's mud. It's done. P17. Fabio at the back, having DNF'd. GB 19th, Krim 18th. P17, Carl P16, Ricky P15, who did actually do a lap on slicks. Not a fast one though. What happened to him? Who took pole? There's a McLaren on pole, not sure who it is. We've got Scott Taylor P2, Razin Chai P3, Safso P4, not sure who's P5. Someone else P6, we've got Ben P7. I'll pop it when we come back in, shall we? Who's this? Hi Scotty! I'll do a brief one with him. Alright, let's carry on. Save the soft tyres, you know they're basically used to in the race, we may as well save the softs.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Good. Wildcard is no ERS. Yeah, I need to look at the race forecast in a sec. It's kind of annoying. I wanted to start for the back, but I wanted to be like the only one start for the back, so I wasn't going to announce it. Like I said, I was tempted to, but I wasn't going to say at the start of the stream, hey guys, I'm starting for the back today, because I didn't want people to know. I wanted to qualify and disqualify myself at the end of qualifying to put me to the back, so that I was hopefully the only quick guy at the back. I think it could have been interesting, but unfortunately with the Inters pole run, we've got me, Krim and GB all at the back. And Carl, actually. Carl's fast. We've actually got 4 quick guys right at the back now. Why have I got no percentage chances? Have other people got them? Because the logos are useless. So it isn't going to drive in quali, so here's a quit. But the logos don't mean anything in the race. So I don't know what the forecast is for the race. I've got no idea.
Best lap so
Absolutely
far,
no idea.
1
Anyway.
22.5. We're currently 6th in the speed trap, 329.3 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I'd
happy
take
to
a
set
set
up.
of intermediates in these unpredictable
So we're going to have
conditions.
2 brand new sets of softs, which we're probably not going to be able to use because the softs wear like crazy on this track. We're going to have 1 brand new set of mediums and 2 brand new sets of hards. So that's what we've got to see us through this 100% distance race. Anyway, right, let's do it, shall we? Let's retire. Oh, let's look at the order first, actually. So we've got Concept 7 actually takes pole. Congrats to him. Scott, Brazin, Safso, Chappers, Lolly, Ben, Vince, Adam, Tukey, Kai down there in P11. Haven't done a slick lap. That's not great. Jake as well, P12, championship leader. Ches, Ricky, and then we've got the us 4 that did Inters. Got his designs as disqualified himself to put himself right at the very back. I don't think we're going to do that. And then we've got Fabio, didn't do a lap. And us 4 Inters runners. So yeah, there you go, look.
These conditions are only getting worse.
It was final sector.
Standing water.
Yeah, Carl beat me in every single sector. Only just in the first 2, but the final sector is where he really beat me. So Carl definitely had the upper hand there on those Inters. I do wish I put a bit more front wing in. But to be honest, even with a bit more front wing, it's not guaranteed I could have beaten him. Give me 4 more clicks of front wing, I would have gone quicker. Would I have beaten him? I don't know. Because it was a pretty decent lap anyway, and we know Carl's quick. So, yeah, damn you, Carl. The reserve takes the championship points. Damn you, Carl. Go. You should be going to get your your grid position when it's going to rain. Back 2 and 2's not racing today. Thankful for your wings when it comes to the race? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I've gone, it's not an accident, I've got low wings here. The overtaking's going to be very, very hard, so... Coming out of the pits there, V-carb. Did I V-carb? Yeah, it was. Racky's come out of the pits. Full wet, it's brilliant. Twice a week? Well, I didn't get quite out today, I did it on purpose today. Right, I'm going to pop to guys, back in a sec. Another 4 minutes, we'll be in the quali and we'll be getting into the race. It's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at the top speeds actually, just before I do that. Because I did get a top speed in on slicks in the end. So my top speed was 330. So P1, P3 have gone 0 on the rear wing. Well, I mean, look, let's look who's not very, very low on wing, okay? Karim, I think, is not very, very low on wing. GB's hard to judge because he didn't do a slick. Ricky is not very, very low on wing. Chez is not very, very low on wing. Tuki is not very, very low on wing. Vince is not very, very low on wing. Ben is also not very, very low on wing. That's a surprise. That's a big surprise. Ben's 5k slower than me in a straight. We got Chappers, who's not that low on wing. Lolly, who's not that low. Who's, yeah, actively quite high on wing, if anything. P2, Scott Taylor, by the way, did 8k more than me in the straight, so he clearly had a massive slipstream. But he's the only one really that beat me in a straight, so obviously I'm on zero rear wing, so I'll go much quicker than that. But yeah, interesting. Interesting. Right, anyway, guys, pop and start back in a sec. Okay, Vince is on 7.4 wings, according to Kieran in chat. So he's not exactly high. And yet Vince is P8. Vince was 5 kilometers an hour slower than me in the straight. 5 kilometers an hour to go from 6.0 to 7.4. So those four, basically just the 4 clicks of rear wing were enough for 5 kilometers an hour. That's quite a lot, isn't it? That can't be right, can it? Apparently it is, but it does seem excessive. This mad lad drifting the whole track. Yeah, Razin's really going for it, isn't he? Hopefully everyone with tyres now. These people just sat in the pits. So, the reason I've gone low on wing is obviously primarily for overtaking, right? But also, it is a genuine reason because, obviously, without battery, we are going to be going a little bit slower through some of the corners, particularly that middle sector. Although normally I'd have none ERS through that sector anyway. Sometimes you'll be using a little bit of batteries to go a bit quicker through the corners. Obviously, I can't do that. I'm going to be going a bit slower through the corners. So, if I'm going slower for the corners, I can get away with a lower wing level and still be full throttle. So it's a bit of a no-brainer, really, to go lower wing. Oh, yes. I forgot we're not on equal cars, are we? I completely forgot about that. We're not on equal cars. Yeah, Aston Martin is very slow in the straight. They're very draggy, which is why Vince is on 7.4, not exactly high, but he's 5 kilometers an hour slower than me in the straight. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Who's let's get the drag levels up. Who's very, because that's actually, yeah, that's probably a bit of a negative to this new system because, well, not new system, this wildcard today, because there it is, because it's going to make the car differences get exaggerated a bit. Whoever's got low drag cars today is sorted. Actually, Ferrari's got the lowest drag car. Safso did 3.27 in a straight. Ricky did 3.19 in a straight. So they're not a minimum wing. So they're not going to be the fastest. The Haas, my car today, it would have been V-carb as of yesterday. But we've changed the order of the cars. So the Haas, I've actually going to get the second... I've got the second lowest drag of anybody. Which is why I was particularly quick in a straight. Next up is V-carb and Sauber. Then you got McLaren and Williams. But yeah, most drag is Aston Martin by far. Then it's Mercedes. So the Mercedes did 3.24 and 3.26 in a straight. But anyway, I've not seen that before. Scott DNF, but still qualifies P2, which makes sense, obviously. But it's weird that he says DNF instead of best. Anyway, there's your order, guys. You can see the bottom three of us here set our best time on Inters. Looks like GB opted to qualify himself as well, to put himself to the very back. We're going to be starting this race in P16. But with very good straight line speed, so hopefully we can cook. We'll see. Move them Aston Martin down when we drive Monza or Mexico. Yeah, it makes sense. Creator Series, I get why Creator Series doesn't really want a new order for every race. It's... it just gets messy, right? Because then you go to Monaco and it's different again, and like, you know, certain tracks you go, oh, but I wanted this car. The only fair way to do it would be to give people a choice, but then people aren't going to do the research. I know the differences between the cars, but other people don't. So I don't know. I don't. It's just swings and roundabouts at the end of the day. I don't hate that we haven't got different cars for every track. I don't hate it. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Right, I don't think there's anything to do. We're going to be running 6-0 wings. Other than that, mostly the VSC setup. I've put the front anti-roll bar up a little bit just to stabilise the car a touch, and I've put the rear pressures down by 2 psi. Put the fronts down a little bit potentially, but that's going slower through the corners. That makes sense. I don't want to overheat the fronts though. I'll be in trouble. Oh, we can probably get away with that. Feels risky to do that this late, doesn't it? But I'm going to do it. We're going to whack it down by 1 psi and hope we're the best. Okay. I save. Okay, so I have to do a restart. Got the setup ready to go. Okay, so strategy. Let's have a look. So we want to be under on fuel for sure. There's going to be safety cars, isn't there? If I go a lap under, should be okay. We should be able to save that even if there's no safety car. I think a lap under is probably about right. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, interesting strategy. It's suggesting, I mean, all the stops, isn't it? Probably hard at the start, isn't it? Can one stop it? But I think the game thinks that's 5 seconds slower. It's not going to rain, by the way. That's an important one to note. So the other alternative would to go hards again. Apparently is sort of similar pace. Probably just even mediums or hards. What I don't like about using the mediums at the start is I've already got one set. If I use them, that's it. They're gone. Obviously, we could go softs. I mean, 17 laps isn't bad on softs. We'll apparently do 24, but it'll be very, very slow by the end of that stint. Potentially, I mean, we could potentially do that. He thinks it's quicker, apparently. Highly sure I believe it. Yeah, similar. I've got 2 sets of hards, 1 set of mediums, 2 sets of soft for this race. Could go softs at the start. It just feels very, very aggressive. And the softs do suck at this track. I think from the back, I think I've got to go hards when I run long. I think it's hards. I think the intention is to run that. And we can pit if we need to. If there's a safety car on, let's say lap 30, we'll pit for probably mediums at that point. I reckon. But as we're from the back of the grid, I think we need to be able to go long, I reckon. Gain some positions with people boxing. Because it's going to be very hard to overtake, and it's going to be very hard to overtake me, because I've got 6-0 wings, and we're in a hards, which is quick in a straight. Only the Ferrari is quicker than us in a straight, and it looks like from what I saw from quali, the guys in the Ferrari haven't gone 0 on the rear wing. So in theory, I should be hard to overtake. What my pace will be like through the corners, I don't know. 5 seconds faster than 3-stop, was it? How even, I guess, in the set of softs? Ah, slower to 3-stop compared to 2. Apparently 2-stop's the best with a set of softs in there. Very interesting and surprising. The problem is the softs will overheat, so I can't really use the softs. They will overheat like mad with the pressures I'm running. The softs aren't really usable, I don't think. I don't know. Should we get on with it? Oh, people always shout at me, but it's been 3.5 minutes. No, 3. It's been 3 minutes. You're meant to leave 2 minutes. Shall I ready up? People are going to shout at me if I ready up. It's been ages. People always get upset when I ready up, but normally it's because I ready up with less than 2 minutes. There's a gentleman's agreement to wait 2 minutes to readying up, but it's literally been coming up to 4 minutes. Okay, I'm going to ready up on 4 minutes. This is getting ridiculous. I think it's already been 4. Oh, wait, 4? Yeah, 4. I'm doing it. Let him shout at me. It's been 4 minutes. All right. I can barely see it now, but mostly not on hards, interestingly. Mostly on softs and mediums. I think a few more people at the back will go hards. Let's see. Now, I'm the only one on hards. Honestly, I'll take that. I don't mind going different strategy, especially from the back of the grid. The guys at the back, the one's going to go hards. No, no one's gone hards. No one went hards at the back. No one got hards anywhere. No, I'm the only one in the entire field on hards. I'll take that. I'm not upset with that at all. That's absolutely fine by me. That is absolutely fine by me. I'll try and get them warm though. Shouldn't be too hard at Mexico. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Wait. No, not grass. I've got a bit of grass. I thought Chappers isn't going to go left, is he? He's already off the track. He's not going to go left around me. Sure enough, he went left. He must have paused, though, because he didn't get taken out. He didn't get reset. What if he paused and his AI went left? Maybe he thought I was coming for him. God's sake. Well, I was just trying to go around him. Turn your ERS off. Was it on, was it? Oh, yeah, it probably was on, wasn't it? Okay, I need to switch it off. Make sure I do that off the start. Maybe on the grid to make sure I'm not running it at all. Cold day hearts for the start. This is going to be bad. Yeah, probably, but it's fine. It's a long race. Fabio's getting the strat right. What if Fabio ran? I don't even know what car Fabio's in. He's on softs. So, okay. Yeah, we'll see. I'd like the idea of softs, but they will overheat like mad. I'm going to try and avoid the softs if I can. I'll save them for the very end if I absolutely have to. If it's safe to go at 5 laps to go. I'm going to try and avoid them. The amount of people that are getting reset now. Will Hayden assault you for ending up early? Probably, yeah. Only waited 4 minutes. Unacceptable. He paused, sniped me, but I don't think he meant to. I think he paused and his AI just went left as he paused. Look at the leafy tyres, I know, right? I think it's okay though. I think the tyres are alright. Who's this inside me? Oh, I'm enjoying it. Oh, it's my teammate. Bit of Haas on Haas action for you. It's Razin. Hi, Razin. Right, come on then, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. 6-0 wings with the second lowest drag car. It should be a rocket ship in the straight, but we'll be able to stick with people in the corners. Let's see. It's not meant to rain. No ERS allowed. That's the main thing. I've got to make sure I switch off on the grid. No ERS allowed. There you go. None. Leave that there. Let's do it. Lock down a little bit there because there's no ERS. And oh, tires are pretty cool actually. Didn't think necessarily would be. That'll be a much better start on those softs. Aye. Everyone very well behaved. No collision behind. That's Maraki. Right, can probably get me here. Oh my god, understeer. Okay, decent start that. I'm happy. Oh my god. Mad understeer though with such low wings. Hi Carl. Oh my god, I went deep to try and outbrake him, but look how deep I've gone. Only first on hards. Great start. Oh, I'm going to back out. Great start. I'm only first on hards, so I got swamped a little bit. Let's see what the straight line speed's like, shall we? We're going to see lots of flashing lights on the pits already.
Now enabled. ERS enabled.
Now, engine temps could be an issue, I suppose. Yeah, we got low wings and crim, look. Not by a crazy amount. Uh-oh, that's too low on the brakes. Tried to straighten it as much as I could because I knew I was too late on the brakes. I think we both survived that, all good.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead.
I wasn't crazy quicker in a straight there, was I? I was quicker.
Try to get past.
Oh my god, I got mad understeer. I think I need a bit more wing with hards. We'll come into it quite quickly. The other tyres wear pretty quickly. We've got dirty air now, which is nice. Don't get any silly warnings this early. Track where you can quite easily get quite a lot of warnings. Yeah, dirty air is extra brutal in the middle sector. Such low wings. Very bunched up in front, could be an incident. Room's going for it. Aggressive move, nicely done. Good contact, but the nature of the game. GB will be a very long wing, you know, Will might be lower than me. Nah, he's not. Always cars draggy than mine, one of the two. Not the best. He's all over me, but luckily I had a slight better exit. Oh my god, this is so bunched up, this is crazy. There's even this bunched up whole race. The leaders are getting away at the moment. Slightly to stick with them though. They should be quicker right now. They're superior tyres. Oh my god, the understeer with dirty air is horrific. It's absolutely horrific. Oh my god. I do suck for that corner for some reason. That's the other brakes, Alex. Oh, GB, buddy, what are you doing? That is insane. I was too late on the brakes and somehow he's ended up my inside. The reason I was late on the brakes, I was like, you might send this here. I don't really want him to do that. Does that cost me DRS? No, we're all good. That was insane. It may have been Ricky. I'm not 100% it was GB, but that was ridiculous. How I've gone that deep and someone's still smashed into the side of me. Now we don't run sim damage on this. So I've got floor damage from that. Room's very, very deep there. Him and Carl having a big battle. Yeah, it may have been Ricky potentially. Ricky would end up there as well. Just trying to get used to these brakes, honestly. The brakes don't feel great with this low wing.
We're in danger of running out of fuel before the end of this race. Start being a little conservative with the remaining fuel, please. That means lifting off the throttle and letting the car coast to the braking point.
Missed the ERS. Might get it back though, just because through here I go quite a bit quicker without dirty air. Not quite going to get it, I don't think. Send in this final sector. Missed it. So I haven't got the pace right now on these hards. It will come to us. Gotta be patient. Cars behind went to World War though, so even though they got DRS, I think they might be too far back to do anything about it.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Cars behind will get me probably at some point. Look, they barely gained with DRS. It looks like he's struggling quite a bit. Look up his rear tyres. Will tyres going to moan lack of overtaking? Yeah, maybe. It's create a series. Wouldn't be creating a series without drivers moaning, especially about a wild card. Be patient here, guys. Patient. Might get the DRS back with that balance hard in front. I'm stuck for that corner at the moment. No confidence. Somehow not get DRS. Oh, I did. Not sure I managed that. DB's a bit quicker than me right now with his mediums. Other cars have dropped back. Somewhat ambitious send. Fabio's just turned on him completely. If Fabio hasn't got DRS here, we'll get him. Yeah, he hasn't got DRS, all good. Okay. That's how low our wings are. We're going to be completely clear of them. Oh man, I do like having low wings. It's good fun. I'll be actually staying ahead of Grim as well. Surprising. Can we get in DRS range of Carl? Probably not. This lap, we'll do what we can. See, we're moaning about the Haas rocket ship now, but I have also gone very low on wings. I tried to carry a bit more speed there. I'm just struggling through there like mad at the moment. Okay, flat through there now, not any dirty air.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, of course, Grim's in the Aston Martin as well, which is draggy as hell. Grim get DRS, don't think he quite did. It's by far the corner as soon as you look at the gap. Still our pace right now, guys. One hards. It's going to come to us. I got it by 1 millisecond, did I, of the ERS before? What surprise I got it. Oh, where am I off to? Oh, all those kinds of mistakes. I'm really not feeling confident right now with these low wings. It'll come to me, but right now I'm not feeling good with these wings at all. Up to P12.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds.
I feel like I can't attack with these wings. That doesn't feel great. Obviously the Aston Martin has got more downforce than us, regardless of his wing level. Quite a lot more actually. Aston Martins are got pretty good downforce. Nice through there now. I think away from him. He's got damage, isn't it?
They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Looks like the car behind has a small amount of damage to the front wing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting performance. Just be
Definitely
aware.
is.
Time last lap.
It will not be that slow without the damage.
23.1.
Well, it starts coming to our own now, guys, slowly but surely. 22.3, leading to 22.4. 10th quicker than the leader last lap. It's getting there bit by bit. Right, left end plate. Okay, yeah, nice. Well spotted. Unnecessary postal warning there. I want to get early warnings in this race. Don't need to. You can get penalties in Mexico. You do need to save some fuel. The fuel isn't going up like, or improving like I thought it was. It's still about the same as what we started with. GB got damage as well, because GB's still I expect him to be. That's better. We had a bit more speed, but that was much better than I have been doing it. Has GB got damage? He might have. Yeah, I knew it was going to burn a bit more, but more than I expected. Are we getting DRS range now? They're getting held up by a soft one, I think. Yeah, back in DRS range. Okay, it's encouraging. Not that it's that powerful with 0 rear wing, but not like it does nothing. Yeah, fuel situation is stable, so if we just, like now, we may as well save a bit. Let's just start being smart with fuel. Because look, if I brake later then, I'm going to be in the exact same situation now as if I didn't lift and coast. Who hasn't got DRS here?
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Not really the right side, to be honest. Well, Carl's the one that got me at the start. Just got him back. Oh, he's better now. Oh my god. don't really know Carl too well, so I thought I'd defend there. I don't know how aggressive he wants to go. He's not especially fast right now with those softs. Now, will Carl be able to slipstream both of us here? But Adam's not exactly low on wing. No, Carl's slow and straight, okay. Defend or not? Can't really tell. Be careful there because Carl was lurking. We'll cut Carl off accidentally. Yeah, Adam's also super low on wing. Can you defend Adam? Adam is not slow right now in that Red Bull. Got some good downforce and he's braking super late with it. He's on soft, so he's just lost DRS. Once he got DRS, should be GG's. That's handy. Carl wasn't on me, so I can sit behind Adam. Let's hope he doesn't get back in DRS range here. He might do. Oh, sorry, Adam. Slowed down more on Apex than I expected. Here we go. It should be easy now with DRS, even though it's not worth much, it's worth some. There we go, job done. Let's get after Meraki.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Where am I going, dude? Unnecessarily deep. It's because I lifted the coaster and I kind of lost track of where I was a little bit in terms of where I needs to brake. I'll probably get him now as well, as he's a bit of a sitting duck. Into the top 10 though, guys. It's good. But a lot of people on medium, so if the safety car comes at a good time for the medium runners, I could be in trouble. Ah, I followed Jake a little bit deep there. Jake was deeper and so was I. Didn't quite get DRS this time, but I hope he'll get it next time I'm asking. Let's see. Needs to be a bit quicker through there. Yeah, we should be all good. Adam's defending really well, by the way. I know he's at a Red Bull, but regardless of that, he's driving well, defending well. Like, if I was seeing Adam earlier, I really would have had to go for it on him. What do you want to do? Okay, runaway championship leader in front from Lakai Pitts from softs.
You're in the top 10
Everyone in front now is on mediums. Quite a gap in front of Meraki though. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, true, fuel advantage helps. Good point. I'm not desperate to get him now. I will if I can, but I'm not desperate to do so. Now let's save some fuel. Get down the next long straight. No threat from behind. Let's just save some fuel instead. Sit with him. We are quicker right now, so let's just be patient. Make sure we're close to the end of this lap than we were at the start of it. About 4 tenths closer than we were this time last lap at this phase. Seems to be pretty good through there, interestingly. My 6-0 wing is working quite nicely for me. Should be nice and easy now. Nice and close. Not a bit tired looking. Not too bad, a little behind the front.
Teammate ahead of us, 10.6 seconds.
Maybe a bit hot sitting behind Meraki, but that will cool down pretty quick once we get him. Yeah, nicely judged that time on the brakes. Let's give myself a stupid warning. Alright, get after the cars in front, best we can. What I will say is, with this ERS being disabled, is caused most of us to run very low wings, which is in turn has reduced the DRS train, because DRS is only worth like a couple of tenths really when you've got zero wheel wing. It's not worth a lot at all. Parts are alright right now. We're fine.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.3 seconds.
I'll get Marquette DRS range here if I can. Even though it's not worth much. May as well if I can. I think I did. Let's go back to chill mode now. Just catch the cars ahead, slowly but steadily. Yeah, I'm a bit under fuel, 0.8, but it's not crazy bad. I can save that across the race.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I want to do little lifts and coasts here, but I see I don't want to make those kind of mistakes though. Lift and coast isn't worth it if you're making those kind of mistakes there. Just go a little bit deep. I want to do little lifts and coasts just to save a little bit of fuel, and we'll save a lot of fuel when we're in a pack. If there's a safety car, obviously that will completely solve our problem. McLaren is first, yeah. Car feels quite well balanced as well. Obviously, the tyres aren't very worn yet. Right now, the car feels pretty good. A good chunk quicker than Meraki. We'll get a proper measure of it this lap. Potentially the fastest person on track right now. I don't really know. Obviously, some people have pit, so they may well be quicker, but I think I'm quickest to the people who haven't boxed, hopefully. Let's see, we did a 23.0 last lap. Most people in front in the high 22s, 22.7. Yeah, quicker than everybody in front. Quicker than everybody in front. Not by a huge margin over some of them. Only obviously 3 tenths over the leader, but still. Rakipad 23.3, sorry, 0.3, so 6 tenths last lap. Quicker than Meraki. Good pace right now. All these tyres, how's that not warning? GB is similar pace though. Yeah, he was only 10 to slower last lap, GB. He's very, very similar on pace.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 4.4 seconds.
Why is it a field spread here? I'm sure there'll be a safety car pretty soon to bunch back up again, but there's quite a big field spread right now. More than normal in Creator Series, which is interesting. Holding fifth through there now, that's fine. No, races always start at 6 PM UK time. I'm just doing a little lift and coast down, not really to save fuel, although I am doing it to save fuel. More so just to save a tiny bit, but I don't want to compromise my lives. So just like a tiny little, like 5-10 meter lift and coast, just to save a tiny bit without really compromising my speed much at all. And that will just at least stop the fuel situation getting worse. It will very, very slowly improve, which won't be enough to get us to the end. But I don't want to do massive lift and coast right now. I just want to do little ones. Save a tiny bit. That's what I mean. Just little. See, I've still gone deep though, but just little tiny ones. Last lap. 3 cents quicker than Meraki behind. 2 than GB, and still quicker than everyone in front. Good. Interesting I haven't got fastest lap though, but I suppose we don't have a DRS, but there's quite a lot of fuel burn off and the tyres are still pretty fine and I haven't got fastest lap. Lolly's got that, 20.9, about a second quicker than what I've done. So clearly the fresh tyres are pretty worth it at Baku, not Baku, Mexico. Oh yeah, I'm not burning that much fuel. The fuel's about level for me. Without any lifting coasting, it stays about where it is. So if I started about a lap under, not about, I don't know, lap 10 or something, I was still a lap under, so. Fuel isn't, I'm not burning the fuel here. Just trying to save a little bit by doing very small lifting coasts. That's a good point. I wonder if the fuel burn rate is slightly different between the cars. It might be. 22.5, that's more like it. 6 tenths quicker than the leader last lap. We're getting there. A second quicker than everyone in the pack directly in front. For some reason. 8 tenths quicker than Meraki behind. 6 tenths quicker than GB. Everyone's coming up Gill House here, chat. Let's hope it's not a safety car any minute now, because that will sort the medium runners right out. But normally that is what happens. Hopefully the safety car comes after the medium runners box. We've got probably... The medium runners, I would guess, are at about 40% right now, so they've got quite a while.
We've got more than 50
Ben needs a safety car, what for? You've got no fuel. Yeah, generally if Ben needs one, we're going to get one. Not because, you know, he's able to like influence people to put one. He's just very lucky with safety cars. He always gets one right when he needs one. I'm enjoying this. Slowly wheeling them in. Although we're not having, you know, massive... And this is what Creator Series doesn't really like. I like the quite tactical side of racing, the strategic side where, you know, a big gap initially because I was still on the hard start from the back and now I'm just slowly wheeling them in. I find this really fun. Creator Series just seems to like, wheel to wheel, side by side equals fun. Entirely agree with that. Right, 22.6 last lap, a little bit slower. Cars in front, yeah, still a second quicker than cars in front. It's still sort of 7 or 8 tenths quicker than leader, so this is good. Our time to shine now. But it's quite a big pack in front. It's a big DRS train, so it's not going to be easy to get through them, even if I'm quite significantly faster right now. And this is what I mean. I didn't want to go crazy on the fuel saving, because if I end up stuck in this pack, I may as well lift and coast in the pack and save fuel there. Been a good start so far. Where do we start? Like P17 was it? Something like that? Up to P8. It's good.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds.
Won't do us range this lap, but there will be next lap. Car feels good. Other than the low wings feeling a bit slidey, other than that, car feels good. Uh-oh. That's safety car. It's only a VSC. It normally gets upgraded. Let's see. I think I'll stay out with the VSC. I think now I'd stay out, honestly, on a full safety car. Seems aggressive, but it'll put me to the lead. I'm very quick in a straight. Everyone else will go hard probably till the end. I can't do that, obviously. But if it's only a VSC, we'll be okay.
Okay, safety car deployed.
Yeah, normally does get graded. There we go.
Watch your delta.
Okay.
Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack.
The other alternative is to go hard with everybody else, and then we can obviously we need to take mediums at some point. I don't want to go mediums right now. What do you think, chat? Nah, I can't use softs.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Tuki's got a teammate in front who's having to go slow. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Stay out and go P1. I think I might need to go another set of hards, slightly oddly. It's just annoys me when I'll different track to everyone else. The safety cars come at the right time for everyone else and not me. It really annoys me, but
okay, we
not a lot I can do about it. I go hards. Ah, sod it, I'm staying out. Sod it, guys, we're mixing it up today. I'm going to stay out. Let's mix it up. Let's mix it up. Let's do something different. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everyone's going to go hards. They could run to the end, but let's just mix it up here. Why not? I'm feeling doing something different. It will allow us to take the lead. We know we're quick in a straight. Sod it. Let's do it. It's probably not the most optimal strategy, but I'm feeling mixing it up today. Okay. What now? Looks like Ben. Is Ben hosting? Why is Ben hosting if his internet's so bad? Is it going to get reset? I assume it's going to get reset, and we'll do... We can't do a 100% distance race from there, surely, but 50 also seems too short. Everyone's tyres are going to get reset. I mean, I assume they'll take... Obviously, they won't take it from that point, right? Because otherwise I'll be P1. I'm pretty sure they'll take it from before that, before the safety car gets called. So I'll probably be P8 on the restart, which is not bad. Honestly, I'm not that upset with it. Like, just purely talking about performance, selfishly, I'm not that upset with it because, like, just equalises everyone's strategy. Like, I was taking a risk there. I was quite excited for it, but I'm not upset with it. You know, we're getting reset, whatever. I don't know why the hell they've made Ben host when had such severe internet issues last time. We're not just starting from here. We'll be doing a new session. Razin's left. Rob's not just going to start again. Razin's left. I'm pretty sure Razin's will be doing a new lobby here. What a dodge. Oh, God. Did he still hit? I think he's still hit. Oh, my God.
Okay, caution,
oh,
caution.
incredible.
Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's
actually
negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new
Alright, let's go do the new lobby. Are we doing this lobby? Probably not. Let me retire just in case we are doing this lobby rather than a new one. But Razin left, which implies we're doing a new lobby. We'll see. Yeah, people are leaving. I think it's a new lobby. Alright, give us a minute here, guys. Yeah, I hope the Ben doesn't host this time. I've got no idea. I was surprised when he hosted in Monaco and everyone got reset. We were very lucky that the game didn't restart, because that's what it normally does. When the host disconnects, it just restarts the whole race. It's stupid. So I was like, oh, we got away with that. But I don't know why we've let him host. Bear in mind his severe internet issues last time. It was crazy. Razin used to host. He doesn't really host anymore. Everyone's leaving the session, so let's do that. So I assume they'll do the restart. Is it going to be a 100% distance race? We're on lap 19. It's a really annoying time for that to happen because we were like a third of the way through the race. So 50% we're missing a load of laps. 100% we're doing an extra 20 laps today. But honestly, I'm not going to be against either. I think just make a decision. Let's do it. Wait, I quit. What happened to me quitting? Did you sabotage the internet when you were there? Should have done, to be fair. Should have done. Right. Let's see who's going to host. I don't know who should be joining. Why is it off? I literally pressed quit, didn't I? I'm going to restart my game because there's a... Well... Basically, it's a known glitch. EA aren't going to fix it. When you go on the quit to menu button, certainly if you then don't quit to menu, you lose force feedback and have to reset it in the settings, right? So obviously if that happened, I lost force feedback, we do a race start. I assume we're not going to do a formation of that. We do a race start. I've got no force feedback. I have to pause to change settings. As I pause, the AI turns on ERS. Dodgy, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to restart to guarantee I've got force feedback. But I assume a lot of people will have pressed the quit button. So we'll get a lot of people under AI control using ERS on this next race start. We will see. We will see. It's unfortunate, but the fact I've thought of that is so niche. No one else is going to think of that. So I'm sure that might happen to some people, but it just is what it is. We might have a slight advantage on the start, but it doesn't matter in the start. So I assume it's 50% distance race. I don't really know. Imagine it restarts you P1. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Yes, everyone's tyres get reset. We're just going again now from either a 50% distance or a 100% distance race. There's only 20 out of 70. Yeah, exactly. So we were over a quarter, but yeah, not even a third of the way through, were we? So, but it is closer to 50% distance than 0% distance. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Who am I joining here? Oh, is Ben hosting again? Surely Ben isn't hosting again. This would be insane. Literally anyone but Ben. Ben had severe connection issues last week and he was the only one. Yeah, I know. I would have really enjoyed that. The strategic differences would have been really interesting. I know. It's really disappointing. Like I said, I really enjoy those races when you've got different compounds. Like, if we run the rest of that race and there was no more safety cars, it'd be a really interesting race strategically. That looks like Razen's hosting. That's good. There we go. Oh, okay. Wait, didn't work. Hello? You heard the noise. What's going on? Hello? Why can't I pick a car? Oh, yeah, okay, I picked now. Oh my god, that's worrying how slow that is. So at the moment we've got a full race distance selected. We'll see what they do. Razid is host this time. That's good. I mean, it's good for me anyway because I'm starting P8. Obviously, I had a decent tyre advantage there. We're really interested to see how it went. But let's not forget there was a safety car right then anyway. So it's not like I had a massive tyre advantage and the strategy was going to be fascinating. The safety car had already mudded that anyway. So it's not... It was a convenient time for it to happen. No, ERS was quite fun so far, I thought, Tom. I thought it was quite fun so far. I think they've cooked with this. I think I would still personally prefer without. Because I like ERS in F1. I think it's an interesting strategic element of the game. But I do think for a one-off race, I think it's good fun. I'm happy with it. I'm the only impartial one here. I'm also probably the most opinionated, to be fair. So, only non-biased? Really? What? I'm not sure about that. I am not biased by particularly anything, but I'm not sure what everyone else is biased by in your mind. Go lag for a few seconds, guys. It's a game issue. There he goes back. How come one of those safety car glitches forcing restarts these days, both crossplay and non-crossplay lobbies? Like I said, we didn't have it in Monaco when Ben was the host and his internet died, but we did have it today. So they used to be all the time. I don't know about it anymore. Yeah, true. The race is long with the ERS, isn't it? It's an interesting point. This issue should result in a map 2 and 2 quali ban. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Who are we waiting for here? Who's missing? It is Ches. Come on, Ches. Okay, I feel like you're the only one of the ones who'd give it a chance mentally. Yeah, honestly, Tom, I wasn't live when I first saw it, but my initial reaction was, I don't love it, because I like the strategic element. But then the more I thought about it when I actually tried it, I was like, actually, this is going to be quite fun. I wasn't upset with it at all. And I think now, having raced it, I think it's quite fun. But that is coming from someone with a low drag car with very low wings. What was Paul? I don't know, but it was with no ERS, of course. So, and it was at the start of the session because of the rain. Nah, I agree, DJ Pie Source. DRS is... Because everyone's running such low rings, DRS doesn't do much. It's like 2/10 out of the main straight. DRS does very little. I don't think it's... From what I've seen, having run a different strategy and stuff, I don't think it's excessively... I think it's reduced the DRS range, if anything. Because you can no longer use batteries to try and get back into the train. If you fall out, you fall out. But I think that there's less DRS range, which is good. Still full distance race. Looks like I might be doing a full distance. Yeah, Ches just joined. Back 202's not racing today. Mostly dependent on the host. Yeah, I honestly don't know what triggers the restart when the host disconnects. But yes, it is. If the host disconnects, normally the race will restart. If anyone else disconnects, normally it doesn't. That's my personal experience. I don't know beyond that. What's the punishment if you enable ERS? Disqualification. If you do it accidentally and make up for it, as in if you gain a couple tenths and then you lose more than a couple tenths, I guess, you're fine. It's a great series. They're not going to be excessively strict on it, but I assume if you keep a position because of it, you'll be disqualified. But to be honest, they're not that harsh on penalties. So if someone was to keep a position because of it, but then lose some time in the next corner, wouldn't surprise me if they were not disqualified, even though they should be. Races. We had a good race anyway. You got past eventually. It's fine. Even if it compromised your race. Right, we go, guys. It is a full race distance. I assume I'll be P8 on the grid. Let's have a look. Five seconds a lap, you reckon? 6 minutes extra across the whole race. That's crazy. Close to F2. That's actually what I was worried about, Tom, because F2 is not that fun to race because it's so hard to overtake in F2. But I feel like with the tyre where we get an F1, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like that. That was my worry. I think... I don't know what the difference is. I guess you at least got different compounds and stuff properly in F1. 3 different compounds. And add to that high tyre wear. I feel like F2. I don't love racing F2. I find it just almost impossible to overtake. And DRS is really powerful in F2 as well. You just get these massive DRS trains. If you're in a DRS train, you just cannot overtake. It's literally impossible. Whereas in this, I feel like you can, but it's coming from someone with very low wings and a low drag car, so I don't know. Oh yeah, weather. It wasn't meant to rain before. I assume they've kept the same weather. Let's have a look. If we're doing a full race distance after doing 20 laps. So basically what we just did was 20 laps of qualifying. Now we're going again. Crazy. Right, I'm going to ready dead on 2 minutes this time because everyone's had long enough already when my stream timer says 16. Okay. All right, let's load the same setup. Everyone's got to load the exact same setup, guys. No one's allowed to change, I don't believe. That's why I'm glad I saved it for. Remember when I saved it? Glad I did that. So, I don't know what we do. We've got more softs now, but the softs aren't really usable. We know the fuel situation a bit better now, but I'm still going to underfuel by about a lap. I don't think the softs are right. So, we either go hards again. Like that. Or it's one of those two to start on, obviously. But obviously we could end up two-stopping. I don't think with softs, though. I think if we two-stop, we'd go hards again. We'd do that, I reckon, for a two-stop. And the game thinks it's slightly quicker. Two-stop. But now, I do like saving the mediums to the end in case it's a late safety car. Gentleman Rules says ready up straight away, does it? Well, time that I said 16. We've got another minute. We've got another minute. I think I'm going to go hards again, guys. I quite like those. They were pretty slow at the start. We are P8, by the way, so I did call that correctly. People got softs led right now. I'd be surprised if people go softs. Question Create Series Discord. Let's have a look. Okay, nothing. Good. Been a minute and a half. People change setups. I could be wrong. I don't think they're allowed to do that. I may be wrong on that, but I'm going to keep mine the same anyway. It's absolute BS if they change the setups for a full race distance. I think it's more okay for a lesser race distance, but if it's a full one, literally just reset and they're just gaining an advantage, having got knowledge of everyone else's setups. I may be wrong, but I believe the rules are you can't change setups. So in theory, if someone's changed setup, they'll be disqualified. But I'm not. The rule may have changed. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, where's like how it's laid out? Rules. I don't actually know if it's a technical rule. I think it might be a gentleman's agreement more. I don't know. I don't know what. There might not technically be a rule. It's definitely a gentleman's agreement. Do I go hards again, guys? I'm higher up this time. I was only got one set of mediums. I think I'm going to go hards again. Because I've only got one set of mediums, that's why I'm going hards again. Let's do it. I could be wrong. Last I heard, there was a gentleman's agreement to not change rules. I thought it was a hard and fast rule. It may not be. But that also could be completely wrong. They may have completely got rid of that rule. Right, we're doing a formation lap? We are. Battery off. Tell me I got him. As if he's got me as I've unpaused. Pretty sure he's got me there. I did get him at least. At least I got him. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. I was thinking, I want to warm my tyres up here, but I know Razin's an absolute menace. So I was like, I can't warm my tyres up while Razin exists. So I've got to delete Razin. And then I unpaused as he was dragging on me. That was silly of me. I didn't realise he was dragging on me. Should be some communication. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's not really that deep, to be fair. Hold tyres again then, guys. So it's me and Tukey on hards. We've got Scott Taylor and P12 on hards, and P16, whoever that is also on hards. Most other people on mediums, couple people on softs. Adam and Fabio on softs, but they're 14th and 19th respectively. So mainly mediums again. Tyre temperatures work as intended to do information laps. They do, yeah, temperatures, so I will have cold tyres now. Yeah, I literally was like, I want to warm these up this time, and then literally saw Raz and I was like, I can't. I literally have to delete him or I'm going to get deleted myself. And I deleted him nicely, but then just didn't unpause. Well, I did unpause, but unpaused while he was hitting me, which is not smart. At least I got Raz in. Raz has literally got me before. When I was on a strange rig, Razin got me, right? GB's probably going to get me here. Maraki's also right beside me. He will be quick now he's got, or will be beside me. He will be quick now he's got a fresh wing. Scott 2 in quality. Scotty Designs is P20. Scott Taylor is P12. Did he messed up his setup? Oh dear. Did he mess up in an advantageous way for him? We'll see. Got it, guys. Cold hard. Just do what we can. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. Could warm the tyres up more. Me and none. Fair play, GB. Leaving a perfect back room there. Oh, hello. Okay. I know we were... Oh, hello. See you later, guys. Oh, dear. That's probably a safety car, is it? They didn't retire, though, so it might not be. People will not be very happy with that. I don't really want to take him because he should be quicker right now on mediums. Oh, hello. Someone on the outside. On mediums with warmer tyres. Who's that? Adam Sanderson. What a start that is. Unbelievable. Tried to defend from Bracky. I failed. Very slow again, lap one on these hards. For God's sake, I should have warmed them up.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
What an idiot. My fault for going for Razin, but I'm pretty sure Razin would have got me if I didn't go for him, so no regrets. Razin was warm now anyway. Alright, down to P10 there, guys. We survive. Oh my god, almost spun. Okay, Kyle will probably get me here, unless he's got much higher wings than me.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Yeah, his tyres are not great at the start, but we knew that from last time. Okay, guys, definitely not got lower wings than me, so having to use all the slipstream he can. Probably allow Carl through.
Look out for a bit of understeer
okay.
when trailing the car ahead.
Get spicy here though. Oh, Carl's also on hards.
Which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Nice. Shoveled into. We survive it. I knew they were going to make each other aggressively, so I knew I had to stay in front of them. Kind of go in the middle to stop them, to block them a little bit, so that one of them didn't absolutely yeet it. Force them to not be too aggressive, because I knew they were going to go for it. Fine DRS range yet. Could do with a good final sector. Car's not that close to me anyway. Adam has absolutely had an unbelievable start. I know he's on softs, but regardless of anything, that is an unbelievable start from Adam. Fair play. Yeah, I'm slow right now on these hards, guys. Guy's got DRS on me, and we know I've got lower wings. Let's see how this works out. Very long game here. I'm the lead hard runner right now. Bit worried about Kai going for a big send there, but he did the smart thing in the end. Waiting for the next straight. I've got a slightly better exit. Might be enough. We'll see. Yeah, looking all good. Good big send from there. Nice and late again. I'm not excessively slow anyway. Look at the gaps of the cars in front. It's not like I'm losing a massive amount of time. Getting steady warnings again. I was going to say again like we did it last time. We didn't do it last time, and that's what I mean. Continue to not get any steady warnings is what I meant to say. That's, speaking of which, I just got one. Yeah, if I got my tyres warmed up, I think I could have stuck the cars in front. But alas. Oh, that's a little bit deep. And once again, not that close, but I think he'll get me this time. He is quicker, so it doesn't matter too much.
Fuel, please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting off
Cat pulling into that PC.
Corner. Let the drag slow you down a bit before you start active braking.
Oh, shot it back out. This is good. It's so deep there. Good move by Kai. Got that stop nicely. We're sticking his DRS range because we are a little bit slower than medium runners right now. Only by, I think, a couple of tenths a lap, but we are slower regardless. So
we've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
We can stick with him. We'll gain a couple of tenths a lap because DRS is only worth that, but that would be just enough. I'm going to be slow for here with the dirty air. Pretty good, considering the dirty air. Oh, we're back now, so we should be all good. Yeah, we're fine. Get a bad section anyway, so DRS obtained here and down the next straight probably. Now Fabio's coming. He started P19 this restart on those soft tyres. Might better get me. Those tyres will start to go off soonish. Maybe if I get towed along by Kai, I might get away with it. But Fabio looks like he's catching me quite significantly. Last lap, don't know if he had DRS or not, but last lap, Fabio, oh, he's actually 4 tenths slower. Okay, maybe I'm okay for Fabio then. Trying the one stop? Don't know yet. Don't know. Where did Carl go? Don't know. 314, I think.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Not the best. I think he might get away from me here this lap. The big middle sector. To go with him. Can't remember how long it took before for the hards to be quicker, but not happening yet. All good. Yeah, all good again. We are gaining on the cars in front, I think. We're chasing Kai. Last lap, well, let's set this lap because we didn't have DRS this lap. 22-2, very, very slightly gain on the car in front. 10th last lap he gained. Half a second still in the leader right now though. And he's going to start to get a little bit hot, so start to manage it a little bit. So if we can stick with him here, we should just slowly edge up closer and closer to him as our tyres get better and better compared to his. Fabio isn't going to be able to catch us either. Yeah, I'm quite surprised more people didn't take hards as well, to be fair. Annoyingly, I think right as our cars get better, Kai might just catch the cars in front. Big battle going behind. It's deep, Alex. Let's go deep. I'm not quicker yet, so I do need to keep pushing to keep Kai in DRS range. I think another 3 or 4 laps I'm quicker.
We've got more than
right now
50
I'm not.
laps of fuel remaining.
I don't think. It's certainly close right now. How's that not warning? Kind of want to get him now if I can, but I don't think I'm close enough. If he doesn't quite get the ERS, but he's surely going to get next lap. I don't think I'm close enough. Closer, I don't think I'm close enough. He doesn't get the ERS, but he probably will get it next lap. No, I've got the overtake button disabled. Definitely going to get it now with the cars in front battling, but it's okay. The tire's coming to us with a lead hard runner, guys, so the tire's are coming to us. Just be calm. Adam's fading now on those softs. I actually want to be potentially now I'm knowing what I know about engine temperatures. Didn't really know before because we weren't in traffic for that long before. Potentially we'll take more fuel out because we're going to have to lift and coast quite a bit to keep the engine cool. Being close though in this middle sector is not fun. Just get more dirty air. Have I pressed it? I actually don't think I have pressed it. To be fair. Even actually, you know, obviously it wouldn't work, but I don't think I've pressed overtake. I know from the first stint that Adam is not an easy customer to overtake. So I'm going to get him down this straight. I don't think we're quicker yet anyway. It's half a second again last lap to the leader. We know it takes about 15 laps for these tyres to really start to gain. I honestly don't know if this helps engine temperatures or not. I don't think it does. I honestly don't think being outside of someone's slipstream range helps engine temps. 2 laps for quicker? Yeah, I'm almost there now, to be fair. Guy's going to go for this. It's a hit in the back of Adam, I think. Right, starting to get head up a little bit, but it's more because it's a pack than that we're excessively faster. Yeah, engine temperature is definitely affected by distance to the car in front, but I don't think it's affected by whether you're directly behind them or not. I could be wrong on that. I haven't actually tested it, but... Anyone else going to go for a quick lunge there? Get him a little bit. Guys, we might get desperate on Adam in a minute. Try to get out of the dirty air to get a bit more downforce. Yeah, engine's quite hot now.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
It is so hot. Okay, Kai's also going to go for it here, so we'll just sit back for now. Huge lift and coast to cool the engine. Adam's not going to back out of that. No, he did. Okay. We've got a cool enough engine. I think backed out a bit there. Okay, so up to P10 then. Get his engine cooler somehow.
Use overtake, use overtake.
Being a bit further back from Kai is going to help. I could do again to the front of this pack to keep the engine cool.
We've got
It's getting very, very hard. I think the hards are getting almost quicker than mediums. It might even be about now. It's close now, but not by much. It's very marginal, so I've got an advantage right now. You know, we're quite a bit, well, we're a bit quicker than Kai this straight. Right, let's go this whole straight. Let's not go in their slipstream and see what happens. Alright, didn't want much. I wasn't on the brakes, I think they were early. Anyone would have 1 degree, so maybe I'm wrong. Well, slipstream's not going to do much anyway with the things we got. Not much drag to drop. Alright, we probably need to get through now because we're quicker. Maybe it is better then. Well, when I've done it before, I literally haven't regained anything, and I've been like, what's the point in that? I was taking that right-hand side curve there that I always take. So I'm gaining through there. Bit annoying here because I'm a bit stuck in this DRS train. I will be able to get them, but I need to let the tyre advantage build, even though I'm quicker right now. These guys to battle or something, really. Okay, I think maybe it has helped. The same temperature this straight, actually. Let's go in a slipstream then, let's see.
Small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah, okay. I think it does do something then. Not much. Lift and coast is probably doing more. Right, come on guys, I'm quicker now. Beep, beep, get out of the way. Let's stop losing time to the leaders now. We're still losing half a second lap to the leaders. We can stop the rot. At least I'm saving a lot of fuel while I'm here, which I will need to do. But I'm going to have to do that the whole time I'm in traffic to keep the engine cool. Start a lap under. 47.4. Right. Start to boogie on the cars in front then, shall we? Ah, a little bit deep there. The lift slightly. I'm not sure how Kai's engine isn't really hot. He's not really coming out of the slipstream or lifting and coasting as far as I can see. He's certainly lifting and coasting less than me. Ooh, that curb was very smooth. What do, guys? We're quicker, but we can't control his yellow flag.
Gap to your teammate ahead. 12.3 seconds. Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain
BSC.
a positive
Will it get
delta.
upgraded?
Virtual safety car is deployed.
We won't be boxing under this one. Meaning as we tempted. Wish you could lean just to cool the engine, shouldn't I? Stay way under the delta because you can get a penalty by. If it gets upgraded, if you're under the delta, sometimes you get a penalty. I don't want to risk that. So it's not going to be upgraded though. Actually want to be in lean, but I just want the engine to be cool. I want to burn fuel if anything.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel remaining.
Hi?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your
How do they not
pace
get penalties
until we
there?
get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Okay, that scared the hell out of me. I think they both must have got illegals or something. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. We've got the better tyres anyway. It's better for the pack that I lead, so it's fine. But I was surprised Kai both illegally overtook, and then I was surprised that they didn't get penalties from the delta because I wasn't that far off it. They were a chunk ahead of me. As if that's just happened. Couple of freebies. That was a bit of a conundrum there. That I wasn't sure I was going to solve. But I was quicker and couldn't get through, but it's all solved now. That was all Kai. I don't know why Kai did that. I also don't know why Meraki then got an illegal on Kai. Doesn't really make any sense to me. Clearly Kai did an illegal on Meraki, but I don't know what happened to Meraki after that. Right. No more saving, I think, now, chat, because we've saved a good chunk of fuel already, and obviously going to save engine temp right now. We will need to save some fuel at some point. Not that much to save anymore. I'm getting Kai out of DRS range. I'm not desperate to do it, but it makes sense to me to do that, just to not have to worry about him. Oh, so much better now. I've got dirty air through there. Oh my god. I was getting out more than I realised through there. Wow. Few draggy Astons in front. Oh, yeah. Don't think we went quite out of DS range just yet, or did I? No, not quite. It was close, though. Which was on exit there. I was trying to get the exit to get him away. I have done for now. He'll get back in with the ERS. Alright, let's get after the cars in front now. We've got better tyres. Oh, a little bit deep. Couldn't do without that. So Kai literally gained, what, like less than 2/10 of me down that straight? DRS is not powerful. Remember talking earlier about DRS trains. It's not a big thing with such low wings. I literally gained like 2/10 of me down that straight. Okay, I've probably got low wings than him, sure, but still.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Yeah, Kai's not slow, is he? Slow not through that. Just about gets DRS again. We lose it now though, we'll see. Pretty close. Big slide there. That's weird, it wasn't doing that before. The car seems to handle that curve very nicely. Did get Kai out of DRS range. Alright, let's go after the cars in front. The McLaren comfortably leads again. Nice and cool now. Almost went deep there. I braked a bit early, so then lifted the brakes, but almost then put myself deep, but I managed it quite well.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel remaining. Yellow flag.
In front, I think, was it? I saw someone whoopsie in front. Also a wing on track, there may have been. Not sure it was. Someone's had a whoopsie though. Why is this there in front? Hasn't got damage? Might do. Come on, Vince, you got to be going for that, buddy. He's got damage. Honestly, people sometimes almost cause incidents just because they're not aggressive enough. Like Vince there, should have 100% been going for that. Right, but he's going to drag Aston, so we should be all good to get him, you'd think. I've got the ERS, but my 6-0 wings and low drag car, we should be all good. Okay, up to P6 then. Razin did have wing damage. To be fair to Vince, now knowing Razin was going to box, it maybe wasn't worth it, but he didn't hit him. I don't think he got damage. It's a section Vince would normally be quicker with his higher downforce car, but obviously he's got dirty air and more worn tyres than me, so he's on his own in this section. Aston Martin's not slow. What happened to Raz? Does anyone know?
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Curb's so weird. Sometimes you smash into it, sometimes you're fine. I think I've got a Vince out ERS range, doesn't really matter too much. I'm a decent chunk quicker now. Ben turned in, okay.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.0 seconds.
We'll definitely be in DRS range next lap. Lifting coast here. Somewhat oddly, but I'm just trying to. I want the engines to be a bit cool on that before we enter this pack, because the engine is going to get hot. If I can cool my engine down before I get there, it'll take a bit longer to warm up, in theory. slide there. Yeah, we're decent chunk quick in these guys. Let's get them. Let's get as close as we can to Karim, because we know we'll be quicker down the straight. I'll follow him in deep though. Will I be quick enough, and what are his wing levels? Wide there.
Good pace. You're catching the car in front.
There we go.
About a second a lap.
Should be all good. Doesn't know how much I'm getting already. Oh yeah, I forgot Krim wasn't that quick in quali, was he? He's got higher wings and a draggy car. Let's go for the fence, but I was going to say it won't matter, but he does back out of it eventually. He knows that I'm quicker with these tyres right now, so little sense in fighting.
We've got more than 50 laps of fuel.
Could go for on South South. I think I'm a bit too far back. Not worth a dive bomb. Not worth a dive bomb. We're quicker. No sense in rushing. Messing up. Keep the engine cool. Overtake immediately this when the race disconnected. Well, not to be five this time. Nah, it shouldn't happen again. It was Ben's internet. Oh god. Same time as everyone else through there. That wasn't great. Right, now the Ferrari is actually lower drag than me in a straight. It's the only car that's got lower drag than my car in a straight, but I think Sap's a higher wing than me, so I should hopefully be able to get him anyway, even in this DRS train. Let's see. Pretty close to him. Engine's getting warm, but I'll probably call on these guys' engine, I'd have thought. Yeah, any from maybe this should be. Well, it looks like he's not especially long wing either. Little lift and coast there, try and keep the engine cool on this pack. The more my engine is, the easier his overtake's going to be. Sorry, the cooler my engine is, the easier his overtake's going to be, because it's on the warmer side now.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake.
Also, that'll save a little bit of fuel, I need to say, but should be in P2 relatively soon. See what happens safety car wise. Might even be able to get them both down this next straight, but we'll see. Good exit. Ends up Ben's wing levels are on. Clearly we're on a lot lower than Lolly.
Nice move, good job.
I'm probably one of the few people Ben would happy to let through at this phase, because you know he's a very smart racer, so you see my tyres and gone, okay, let's follow Alex. Smart move there, Ben. He was weaving a little bit down the straight, but it was smart in the end. Okay, let's get on with this. Let's get up to Concept 7 then. 5 seconds up the road. Very nice to net there to make sure Ben doesn't get any silly ideas. All good. Right, let's get on with this. Up to P2 though, guys. Going well for now. We'll see what happens later on strategically.
Tyre condition.
Ben wants to work? Yeah, exactly. I told you. He's a very smart racer, this Ben. He's an aggressive defender. An over-the-limit defender, that's for sure, but he's no denying his smarts when he's in races. It's not a coincidence that he's got the most podiums of anybody in Create Series. Unfortunately, what will frustrate him is he won't be able to hold on to me for very long. He's too quick right now on these hard tyres. Right, we could do without a safety car anytime soon, because now we've got a decent advantage of these guys, and I want to be putting a gap to them. I'd really rather there wasn't a safety car, but let's see. Dirty intelligent? That's probably quite a good way of putting Ben. I realised the other day, Ben's only really dirty with defence. He's not really dirty with attack. He's a relatively clean attacker. He's an aggressive attacker. He's relatively clean attacking, but his defence is when it goes wrong. My word. A smack talk Ben and he immediately just sprays some oil on my rear wheels. That was pretty Larry. Right, let's get the... That was interesting, because that hasn't happened before. The wheels aren't that bad. We can go to pressure wear now, because temperature's starting to issue. A little bit deep. I'm struggling a little bit on these tyres right now. And let's look at our pace compared to the leader. Last lap, we gained 9 tenths on him. 9 tenths gain last lap, chat. Oh, a little bit deep. It's unfortunate. I was about to get that out of DRS range, but I might do. I did. Frustrating, but I'm just too fast right now on these tyres. Okay, let's get on with this. I did almost turn away from the pack, not quite.
Around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
The last lap, yeah, there you go. They just said it. A second quicker than the car in front now. So we'll catch him in short order, and that's why we don't want to safety car anytime soon. I thought I was deep. I am a little bit deep, but not that deep. Right, my tyres are starting to feel a bit sketchy. These mediums will not be good. Right, they'll box pretty soon to undercut me, probably, unless they're going all in for safety car. Ben probably won't box anytime soon. We know Ben likes to go all in for safety cars. No one else does. Wait, balance up? Yeah, I could do. I think it was a one-off. Now, what I will say is, the hards are probably the best race tyres, so I've got one of those mediums again at the end. So I think for me, I'd like to run super long in this stint to like lap 50 even. Possible, which is possible. And then go mediums to the end. It means I'll have to overtake again, but we know we're quick in a straight, so when we've got a decent tyre advantage, we should be able to do it. Last lap. Oh, car in front upped his pace. Or maybe I went slower, not too sure. 8 tenths quicker than Ben, but only 6 tenths quicker than the car in front. Looks like Carl's come through on those hards. There you go. That shows the tyre advantage. 2.4 seconds then to Carl. He was a tenth quicker than me last lap, but I'm not sure what traffic or DRS he had, so let's see if he catches us now. Forgot about Carl, to be honest, because in the first race I was literally the only one on hards, so I was just sort of doobie-doing knowing that I had this big advantage, but I forgot there's a couple of people on hards, and Carl's definitely the biggest threat. A lot of the field have boxed already. I'm starting to get a little bit tail happy, it's fine. It's starting to get a little bit tail happy. See how the gap evolves to Kyle. Carl. Looks like at the moment, unless the safety car very soon, we'll be 1-2 in this race for long. That's a better lap for me, that one. Carl coming through just forced me to refocus a little bit. Oh, it wasn't. 22.8, okay. 8 tenths quicker in the car in front last lap, though. Oh, did 23.1 with DRS, but also potentially traffic? No, I don't think he had traffic. 2 tenths quicker than Carl last lap. We'll see how that evolves. Yeah, I might do one stop. I'd like to go to lap 50 if I can, but I think there's no safety cars. It makes sense to run long. If there's safety cars at this point, we kind of have to box. We'd come back out in P2. I think, would I go hards? I think I'd go... The safety car right now, I think I'd go hards. It's a little bit wide, don't get a warning. I'm going to get DRS on the car in front here, I might do. Oh, kind of bad for Concept 7. He's led all the incarnations of this race. He's been absolutely dominant today in that McLaren, but not got the right tyre on right now. He could come back to it, we'll see. Look how clear he is of literally everybody else. 26, a bit better that lap. 23.3 for Carl, so he was 7 tenths quick last lap.
3 seconds.
I'm set the lead, not right now, but we will. It's inevitable now. At this point, we've got to win much, much quicker. Quite get the exit to get him here, don't think. We're 1.4 seconds quicker than last lap. Not worth going for a dive bomb, guys. We've got a decent advantage in this race. If Carl was all over me, maybe could have considered that, but it's just not worth it. For the sake of losing maybe a second to Carl this lap. Worth just sitting behind me impatient. I'll save a bit of fuel as well while we're sat here. Get him here. Nah, I'm going to wait. Oh.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need
Oh,
to
Create Series. I think we've got box hard, guys.
That delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity.
Nah, medium,
to pit.
medium
We'll
solid.
be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
Mediums. Get the mediums out of the way, then we can run hards again in a bit. Only in mediums. Never quite able to take the lead there, sadly. Who stayed out? Oh no, he hasn't. It's a glitch. On my screen, Concept 7's out on the track, but that's a glitch. Those backlit. Alright, so everyone who started mediums, that's perfect time for them. They can now run hards to the end, but it will be a little way for them to run.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end.
Now, the problem we've got is, we know the hards are better after about sort of 10 to 15 laps. 10 to 15 laps or so. Then the hards are better. So what we don't want is to be boxing near the end. Within the last 10 to 15 laps, we'll be slower. Need to put a bit of fuel here. But I think I've got to get Concept 7 ASAP. And just run. And we'll just see what happens after that. Well, I think this was smart. We've got quite a few people behind, guys, that boxed quite a while ago. So the other guys that were behind us, Carl and co. What did Carl go for? Carl did go for another set of hards. It's just random at this point. It's literally random because there'll be another safety car. When that safety car is, it'll be relevant. If the safety car is in 20 laps, I've cooked. If the safety car is in 40 laps, I'm in the mud. That's literally 40's a bit high, but that's literally what it is. And not even 20. No, yeah, 20-ish. Ish. Now remember, guys, safety car restart. You have to average at least 70 kilometers an hour on a safety car restart, and you are allowed to go side by side. They say safely side by side. Now, what I don't want over everything else is to potentially get a 10-second penalty because I'm trying to go side by side with Concept too hard. We know I'm rapid in a straight. I should be quick on these mediums anyway. I don't think I need to take the risk by going side by side. I think we sit behind, even if we can go side by side. Problem is, of course, that will allow the car behind to go side by side with me. But then he's on very old hards. We should be able to fly away from him. He's on 16 lap old hards. We shouldn't need to worry about GB in theory. We know, I think we're a bit quicker than the straight than GB as well. It'll work me to build the gap. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him for that. Concept's rapid, especially as he can go to the end from here. We potentially can't. Well, we can't go to the end from here, but obviously we'll have to box, but we'll see how that shakes out. If there's like 3 or 4 safety cars in a row here, we're in the mud. That's the gist here, basically. I'm going to burn a little bit of fuel without going crazy. Make sure I'm not over-fueled here. Keep the engine cool. DB set up mud, he's slow, okay. We've got old tyres anyway. So we've got Raz in there who's boxed. So let's see. Of the cars behind, guys, they boxed in P11 for hards, obviously, medium to hard. P11, P15, P17, P20, P18, and then everyone else behind them boxed when I boxed. So they've got quite a bit of traffic there. Ben and Co got quite a bit of traffic in front of them. But they should be able to get them, but it's going to take them a little time. So if we can... We might be able to make 10 seconds clear by the time that happens, because we know how hard overtaking is today. So we just got to go for it here. Give it the absolute bennies. Hard will need to box through. No, hards can go from here, but it is a long way. Hards can go to the end from here for sure. If there's no more safety cars now, hards to the end is probably the right decision. My worry is there's going to be a safety car with like 10 or 15 laps to go, and we've only got hards left now, or softs, and softs going to overheat too much. So that'll mud us. Anyone who's still got a set of mediums, that's why I wanted to go hards, in case safety car doesn't come until 10 or 15 laps from the end. Maybe I should have gone hards, then at least puts me on level footing with everybody else. I think I should have gone hards. Yeah, I should have gone hards. Because then if there is a safety car 10 to 15 laps from the end, we can box. If there's no more safety cars, hopefully I'll have the gap over most people to be able to box and make the mediums work anyway if there's no more safety cars. But with this, although I'm getting this tyre out of the way, we're reliant on the safety car, assuming there will be another safety car, being at the right time for us. So I think we made a mistake here. I think hards was the right call. It's okay. We'll just make use of the mediums. You have to overtake me? Yeah, true. But I think they will get me. I'm not an absolute rocket ship in a straight. Right, safety car will come in this lap, guys. Quick sip of water. I think he's got to close up the safety car to make it come in. I think he's all good now. Right, he's not meant to average below 70k. He can drop below 70k, but he's not meant to average below 70k, whatever that means. But it's honestly, it's a really slow final sector, so we should drop right down to 70-ish now, which is pretty much what he's done. And he's a bit warm up like.
Safety car in this lap.
Didn't blow now, but he was quicker before. You can sit behind here rather than go side by side. But if I go side by side, in theory, GB's not allowed to be side by side me now. Not the best restart I've ever done in my life, but hopefully we're close enough to get him. I think the engines are a little bit cooling out. Ah! Have we got enough? Have we got enough? Don't think he's going to fight me. Sounds like he wants to work with me. He knows I'm on quicker tyres. Alright, let's do it. Come on. My tyres are a little bit cold and we start the hard to be quite cold, so potentially an opportunity right now to go for it. So we know Concept 7 then is off very long wing as well. That was not easy to get in there.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Snap there. I'm really trying to push here. Get my DRS range immediately if I can. DRS doesn't really get enabled till about 1.5 laps into the restart. Effectively. Ah, Alex, don't get warning. It's bad. I thought I had a bit more grip than I did. Found to catch. We were outside then. Made a mistake. Not slow, is he? He's holding on well as well, so that'll be frustrating the guys that are boxed. So no slipstream for him though. Let's run. So now we've got these tyres that right now are better. We've got to run as far as we can, so that if there's no more safety cars, we can box the hards and still gain. And those are 1-0 wings. Wow. See that? I barely gained on... Oh, that's so deep. I barely gained on Concept 7 behind. 7-1, whatever it is. Because... Concept 7 F1, Concept 7 we'll call him, because he must be very similar wing level to me. His car is slightly more draggy than mine, but he looks like he's on a very similar wing level to me. But look after these tyres as well, guys. We know they're going to go off more than the hards. We've got to push while looking after them.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
It's better. That's okay. Medium saved me there. Okay, 2 seconds. That was a good lap. Should be fast lap of the race. It is 20.5.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And he's also pulling away from the field, so GB holding off the pack could help us a lot here if there's not a safety car soon. Pack's still bunched up though, so safety cars are quite likely right now. That was nice, but super late there and got it stopped. That's a little deep there though. I'll push. Every 10th is going to count here. Last lap I was just under a second quicker than Concept 7 behind, but no, that's not going to last for long. We know Concept 7's quick in a straight, so we will be able to overtake us.
Laps of fuel left.
Anyway, guys, we do finally take the lead in this race. We've been coming for a while with us having the tyre advantage. Almost got it for the safety car. We do eventually get it now. On, what was it, 16th, 17th on the grid? Not bad. Slope. Sometimes the car just glides over that curve. Most of the time it hits it horribly. Sometimes it just glides over it. I'm behind. I think there's a little incident there or something. Was it with Vince and Razin? I think it might have been. 20.6 last lap. Only 10th slower on my previous lap. Concept 7, 21.4. So gained 8 tenths on him last lap. The gap matches already starting to go down. The rest of the guys are in the 22s. I think if they keep battling, guys, it won't be long before we're away and we can go with the safety car. Even if it keeps like this, in like 5 laps of a safety car, we can potentially box the hards, go to the end. And we'll just have to brave the softs at the end, and allow them to overheat if there is another safety car at the end. A bit deep there. Right, so GB we know didn't battle. Check the advantage over GB. I know he's got more worn tyres, but he's, at the moment, stopping everyone getting up to me. So the advantage over GB could be significant. If we're... previous lap, we were 1.4 seconds quicker than GB. 20.9, a little bit slower that lap. Small mistake. Far behind does a 21.7, so we still get 8 tenths on him. GB 21.9. So we get about a second on GB last lap. Not crazy, but it wasn't my best lap. But remember, guys, when I was like 6+ seconds back from medium runners and I caught them on hards? We could get quite a significant gap here and still be hunted down. Let's see what happens. Alpine aren't even all over GB. I know they have that little battle that stopped them being all over him, but unless they're still battling, I'm surprised. I guess they haven't got fresh tyres either, have they? It's not just GB that's got old tyres, I forgot about that. I'll put money on Ben being able to come through. Or having a whoopsie. So Safso's come through quite well. Safso is in that group, don't forget. Safso's... Oh, no, he did box a little bit earlier. Ben is still the leader of the guys that boxed. The lap we boxed. No idea what's happening with tyres or strategy here or safety cars here, guys. All I know is drive fast. That's all I know right now. Can do no more. Potential regret not going hard to this stint, but for now, just give it the beans. 21.0 last lap. Pace is already starting to fade. That was a decent lap. 21.7 for the car behind. Still 7 tenths quicker. GB 21.9 again. Oh no, 22.1. Sorry, that last lap. So just over a second on GB still. This is good. Obviously, the pack is still pretty tightly bunched. So right now, if we were to box even under a safety car, we'd be in the mud. And obviously, that hards wouldn't exactly be worn. But I still need to keep pushing on here. A little bit under on fuel, but we'll worry about that later on.
Okay, we've got 37 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm worried about fuel now, and there's a safety car in 10 laps time. I could have boxed under, or will box under, but I could have had a bigger gap under because I wasn't worried about fuel. I'll be annoyed, wouldn't I? So let's just What about safety car for now? Got a little bit deep there at the moment. Oh, a little bit wide. We'll keep flat. Oh, how's that not a warning? Overreaction as well. It was a single warning, but I want Peter's driver here. We did get a warning on lap 1 for colliding with somebody, which I think just rammed into me, to be honest. I can't remember what happened. So, if someone's not going to get any warnings this entire race, they will get cleanest driver over me. If someone's in a similar boat to me, I might get cleanest driver. So it's worth trying to avoid getting warnings here. There is a point in it for getting Creator Series for getting the cleanest driver thing. Hey, Millie, welcome in. I was spotting this morning. It was good. This morning I paced my friend to 25-minute pace, but I did it without looking at my watch, effectively. Yeah, it was good. It's an interesting one. Right, I'm actually going to start lifting the coast slightly because the fuel situation is getting more worse than I'd like it to be. I'm not going to do big lift and coast. I'm just going to try and stop the rot on the fuel. It is going down a little bit. Yeah, they have relaxed track limits. Yeah, no doubt. Just little mini lifts and coast there. Hopefully it's just enough to stop the rot, stop the fuel going down. I hope it shouldn't really affect my braking zones too much. Last lap, by the way, still half a second quicker than Concept 7, but that advantage is getting smaller, isn't it? GB, 8 tenths quicker than GB. Yeah, save a little bit of fuel like that. Maybe 0.01, 0.02. 21.3. Far behind. 21.7, no, 21.6, sorry. Only gained 3 tenths that last lap. GB, did a 22.0 before, he does a 22.1 now. That's what I want to try to avoid doing, going in deep. And lifting and coasting. 9 seconds now then to GB. The pack is spitting a little bit. With a green flag pit stop right now, we'd be in the mud. GB can keep defending, he might be our best friend in this race. Short shifting, it does a little bit on fuel, not a lot. If the coast does way more, that's a little bit deep, it's okay. Got it well. Well, he's out, or left at least, we've got them off to. Could have been a disconnect rather than anything else. He is still driving, the 8. And obviously, Concept 7 is an issue in this race, but there's going to be no other safety cars. I'm more concerned about the pack. Right now. Concept 7 will have, okay, even if there's no more safety cars, we box the hards, we'll have fresher tyres in by the end, but it's the pack. I don't want to lose a million positions and be in that muddy pack. Look at the size of that pack. Was he quicker than me last lap? 21.5 for me, 21.6 for Concept 7, GB 22.1, so we gained half a second-ish on GB. Uh-oh. He's in the pits. Hopefully that's not going to be a safety car.
There are 34 laps of fuel remaining.
We'd have to box now to hards to the end if there is one. But it would put us in a lot of traffic. It's going to be a safety car. I don't want it quite yet. Wouldn't be a horrendous time, to be fair, because Concept 7 behind is just about to be quicker than me. So we have made use of these tyres now. We have got a reasonable gap. It's not like we haven't got a gap. I want that gap to GB to keep growing and for him to keep defending against people. I think give us another couple of seconds and we're actually not looking too bad. If there is a safety car, we can box and maybe come out ahead of them. Maybe. Oh yeah, Lonnie disconnected, so his AI would have started using ERS. Interesting. Yeah, GB's. Oh no, we're still a second quicker last lap with GB. can check concept 7 though, because I think he's going to start to be quicker than me very, very soon. That was nice. 10.3 wasn't, but... we're still 4/10 quicker last lap than concept 7, so it's not over just yet. Fuel is very, very slowly getting better, I think. We stopped the rot with this lifted and coasting. Even if it's not saving enough for us to get us to the end, but there's a long way to go still. Only just over halfway through this race. Well, that'll be boxed up 25. Probably done about almost 10 green flag laps on this tyre, something like that. Yeah, it's about the same to what it was for me in the first stint. About 12-ish, 12 to 15 laps of a medium advantage, and then the hards become quicker. What you do looking after the rears more, to be honest. That was an unnecessary wheel spin there. Not too bad. Now on 6. What does concept 7 do behind? He might again move for the first time. Let's see. No, 22.6. Made a mistake. We're getting a second on him. GB though, previously did a 22.4, 22.5 this lap. Things are coming up Gillhouse right now, chat. $11 seconds. If there's no safety cars, when I box, I will be in GB's pack. I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, I'm right now pushing, because if there's a safety car, I'm going to have to box the hards under it. And I want to be ahead of as many people as I can. It may not look like it, but I'm racing people right now. Racing GB's pack. Don't know what advantage we need to come out ahead of GB if there's a safety car, assuming none of them box, but GB will definitely box. About P2. I don't know if I will. Touch deep. Go on 8, a little bit slower again last lap. These tyres start to fade a touch. Far behind. Does he finally go quicker? I don't think he does actually. No, 22.3. Still getting half a second on GB. 22.5 previous lap. 22.3. Still a reasonable chunk quicker than GB. But there will come a point, despite the fact he's on all the tyres, there will come a point that GB's quicker than us, I'm pretty sure. He threw a half a second quicker last lap. Especially if someone with fresher tyres manages to come through on GB, but right now he's holding on well. Yeah, I don't know what the I haven't got up anymore. Can someone figure out what the pit loss time is on this track? Green flag, please. That's wide. Don't get a silly warning. I haven't got it up. What is the pit loss time under green flag racing? Probably just gonna lap this one. I was a bit distracted. $22 seconds. Oh, that's not too bad. So it might already be almost at the point there. If the safety car now will come back out in P2 then. I thought it was more like 25, 26 on this track. 22.1 for us last lap. Got behind. 22.6. Okay. GB. 22.6 as well. I could do without laps like that last one where I'm making little micro mistakes. Every tenth is going to count here. Lovely driving style, very consistent. Thank you, Sam. It's definitely a key strength of my driving style. It's consistency. That's why I talk about a little bit deep there when I'm like half a metre wide of the apex. It's what I concentrate on the most. And that's why I'm bad qualifier but a good racer. Can't get that absolute lap in when I need it, but I'm able to have decent, consistent pace in the race. I'll have to lift a little bit through that, so it's starting to get sketchy. Like to be back in the 21s this lap if I can. I worry is the size of that pack. If we've got a box under green flag conditions, we'll come out in that pack, and even with much fresher hards, it's not going to be easy to get through. 21.8, it was back in the 21's last lap. Concept 7, 22.2 is still quicker. Surprising. Quicker by now. I think my tyres started dying, his were okay. I think now his tyres have started dying as well. Although mine are dying a bit harder, I think he just hasn't got the grip he wants. GB did a 22.1 by the way, only 3 tenths quicker last lap than GB. There you go, I told you our back bend to come through. The Ben, don't forget, has got better, fresher tyres than GB. So I didn't quite get GB in the end, but told you our back bend to come through. So that's going to be an issue now, because Ben, well, they're still battling actually, but Ben is going to be quicker than GB is, and he'll be close me down pretty rapidly now. Although, that said, previously Ben was a bit slower than Concept 7, so I don't know, we'll see. 13.7. If it's a safety car now, we'll definitely be boxing to hards. We've done the hard work, but that will require a safety car now. For now, we're just going to keep going. We'll have to box again, guys, near the end. I can't go soft, so if we've got 30 laps to go, we don't want to leave it too much longer before boxing, but I don't want to box into that pack. Them being so closed up, surely a safety car is likely quite soon. Oh, Ben's got damage, see? Okay. Surprising. Did he just get it, or has he come through with damage?
There are 28 laps of fuel.
The 22.0 last lap, 22.1 for Concept 7, 22.4 for Ben. He'll be quicker than that now. Ben will now start to close us down. That's a pretty decent gap. It's a bigger gap than I expected to have at this point. Starting to get a bit sketchy for here now. It's no longer flat. Almost flat. Boxing time is we're almost there, but I'll come out in the pack right now, and if there's a safety car just after a box, I won't be very happy, although we'd still be ahead. We'd have worse tyre weather, everybody. It is getting that way though, isn't it? I think definitely when we start losing time to GB, that's definitely box time. Ben's going to get on us, but it's only Ben. We've got a decent advantage over him. No, I think they're matching us now, aren't they? 22.0 for us last lap. 22.1 according to that. Oh yeah, sorry, 22.1. I read it too quickly. 22.0 previous lap. Car behind does gain, I think. 21.9. 21.9 for the car behind. Wait, they're boxing? No, I thought they were boxing behind. We're so tight to the inside at the final corner. I thought they were boxing. Ooh, bit of a snap there. Okay, we were still matching the other guys.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Not wrong. We had a pretty good run there, guys. They're being quicker. We're still roughly a similar pace, but I think they're a little bit quicker now. But we'll just be right in that pack. I think I've got to wait a bit longer, guys. I'm literally going to come out like P10 if I box now. And all that much fresher tyres, it's not going to be easy to get through. I can easily get damage or something. Do that. We've got to wait out and hope there's a safety car. If there's a safety car, we lead with brand new hards. There's a brief yellow there. I can't box. We're literally going to come out with that massive train that's there. We're going to come out pretty much at the back of that. It'd be horrific. 22.3 for us last lap. Matched by the cars behind. GB was a tiny bit quicker last lap. Right, head down now, I think. It's just push time now. Got to do everything I can with the car I've got. If I can find a couple tenths a lap, that could be huge at this stage of the race. Yeah, GB's getting turned on by Ben now, so he's pretty happy. That's of course why GB was quicker. See a little slide there, but I've got to deal with that kind of thing now if I want to extend this stint, which I do. Don't want to come out in that traffic, even though I'm not gaining anymore. I'm now just waiting for a safety car.
And burn off some of this energy.
It's pretty sketchy. The car's very slidey. That's so close to a warning. Good lap this. Hit the curb wrong, but other than that, very good lap this. This is about as quick as I can go with the tyres being what they are right now, chat. 22.3 last lap. What is it this lap? Yeah, 22.0. 3/10 found there. That's about as quick as I can go with these tyres being what they are. Fuel is a bit under still. It's not too bad right now. Okay, box behind, that's the dream for me. Just slow on exits after with a 3-second penalty. Yeah, there's some gaps here. Guess someone boxed out of that gap, didn't they? Almost what we don't want is a safety car very late, because they'll take better tyres. Oh, that's too much, that's too much. Can't do that. Can't afford to burn the tyres that hard. That's slide into there, that's what we're dealing with. Last lap I was 3/10 quicker than P2, but 2/10 slower than Ben. Only 2/10. Gotta wait out a bit longer, I think, guys. I know I'm not going any quicker, but now I'm waiting for a safety car. Okay, Jimmy's now dropped out of the DRS range event.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 36.7 seconds.
Yeah, Ben's gaining, but he's also quite far behind. The longer we leave it, the better tyres we'll have towards the end. 15 seconds now. We're not going to be able to get that to 22, but as a safety car soon, we're sorted. I might need to box anyway, though. Should be able to get Ben, but he was about half a second quicker last lap. So I just box. Think it might be time. Think it might be time to bite bullet. I think it's time to bite the bullet, chat. I'm going to be in some traffic, but I think we've got to go for it now. Make sure we get hard selected. We haven't, oh my god. Softs would have been not a good choice. It's not even that far to the end to hard, so we'll have to... There's another safety car, we might even have to stay out under it, guys. It's not going to be ideal, but... Don't miss the track limits, I mean not the track limits, speeding. Right, let's do it, guys. I assume everyone else will stay out to the end, but we should be a lot faster than them now. We created ourselves a very healthy tyre offset there. How much traffic are we going to be in? Let's see. I was hoping for a safety car there, but didn't get one. Let's hope there's not one later on now. Be behind these guys as well. This is what I mean. I'm literally at the back of that pack. Exactly what I mean. He's just behind Scotty Designs. Might be able to stay ahead of him, but not ideal. Going for it. I'll leave him in the room. I think we'll be able to get him. We've got lap 7. Oh god, we've got lap 17. We've got slightly poor tyres. Hopefully he doesn't send this. Thankfully he doesn't. Right, come on guys, let's get after those guys that haven't boxed and might not box. And let's hope there's no more safety cars. If there's more safety cars now, we're mudded. If the safety car is now, we're okay. If the safety car is in 10 laps, we're mudded, because other people might have mediums we haven't got. The only thing we've got is softs, and they'll be terrible. If there's a safety car in 10 laps, we probably have to stay out on these tyres. If the safety car 5 laps on the end, we might box the softs, but they will overheat like mad. That's deep, Alex. I was trying to get DRS. I pushed too hard on there. Tyres can't do that much, Alex. I almost got it without going deep. I'd have got it. Never mind. Not worth much anyway. Alright, we've got to get through these guys ASAP. We can't get held up behind them. I think I definitely want P2 in this race. P1 might be too far, but I definitely want P2. We've got 20 laps to go. Loads of time. Hold on. Using 6-0 wings. Now we've got to be mindful of engine temps here. I need to save a little bit of fuel, but not too much. Wish I'd even lifted there, to be honest. I'm looks like he's sliding around. He's on, yeah, Adam box in the safety car for those mediums, so his will be the same as mine were. Oh my god, dirty hair. Not had that in a while. Don't get a warning though, Alex, it's not worth it. I wanted to get Jake here, but it wasn't worth risking a warning. And there you go or not, can't tell. Back out. Ah, not worth it. Are you boxing? Can you do that? I'm not sure you're allowed to do that. If someone's alongside you, you can't just come across on them. Mind if I kept going there? He literally would have just deleted both of us. I don't think you can do that. I think if someone goes alongside you, I think you've got to slow down and go behind them, haven't you? It's a bit naughty that, but anyway, it's all good. We survive. Lost a bit of time, but it's all good. It looked like he was defending, not boxing. That was a bit cheeky that, but it's all good. Right, come on guys. Let's get at him. We've got a lot more grip than Adam. Adam's on very old mediums. Let's get the exit on him. Not enough. Oh my god, a dirty air is ridiculous. Happy to get him here, to be honest, if we can. Oh wait, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. Don't need to go for a lunge, even though it's cost me time. Don't need to go for a lunge. Not when we've got this much advantage. But we can't keep losing this much time behind everyone we overtake, guys. Lost a lot of time behind Jake. The pit in. I'm losing a lot of time behind Adam right now. I was wary he might box that time. I was like, he might box. Let's get out of his way. Yeah, not good at that. 21.8. Only a 10. About the same lap as Ben, to be fair. Despite getting held up heavily. 10 slow on the leader. Not too bad, but we need to be gaining, not losing. We're up next in that draggy Aston. Let's try and get his DRS range by the end of this lap, which should be easily possible. And getting down the next straight. We did a 22.3 last lap. I'm not crazy fast, am I? Mind you, Crim's got highish wings. I'm not like... I thought I'd have a bigger advantage in this, honestly. We'll see how that plays with the leaders towards the end, but let's get an advantage this lap of how quick we are.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Get him comfortably down the next straight, so let's do it for rash.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but
He's
be
fighting.
aware
He's
these tyres need
getting out
to
of the way
get
for
to
me.
the end of this race.
Ah, he's got wing damage, look. Alright. So you didn't get that much on him, considering he had wing damage. Not shoulder tyres. Last lap was 20.3, 1.7 seconds quicker than the front two. Surely is enough. Probably actually only need about a second a lap, so that's more than enough. Assuming there's no more safety cars. I pray! Don't go to any more safety cars! And you know, we had this before. I've been in a dominant position in Mexico before, and then there's been a safety car that shafted me. This race isn't quite won just yet, obviously, but it's fair to say we've got the upper hand right now. Where am I off to? We get some distant dirty air there. We haven't got the advantage I thought we'd have over these guys. We are quicker, but not excessively so. Do we get Lolly down next straight? I don't want to be sat behind him, really. That slide he just had helps. Yeah, Lolly wasn't very fast in a straight before, was he? So it should be all good. Let's turn my cooling seat off on, shall we? There we go. Should be all good. Right. Oh! I thought I hit him for a second. With him jiggling around that much, I thought I hit him. I was like, wait, what? I think he was just, I don't know, boogieing. We made a mistake there, but there's our track. Don't know why I've been coasted now. I've got a bit of advantage right now, but the GB's got very old hards, don't forget. I'm not sure what Shaw's strategy he's doing. He probably should have boxed by now for more hards, like some other people are doing, but he's letting himself get undercut. I think he's holding out for a late safety car. Probably a smart strat, honestly, in Creator Series, but... GB, if I'm close enough, I'll overtake the middle sector and get your DRS down the back straight, the main straight. How does that sound? Not really close enough. Put him out to lift. No, he didn't. It's good. They're no longer bunched up, so it's not... Whoa, hello, big slide. It's not a pack we're having to fight through.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
He's not exactly high on wing, is he? Right, let's try and get within Carl's DRS range immediately and in this lap, so we can get him straight away as well. Only 5 seconds to bend now. Last lap I was... What's Scott Taylor doing in P2? I was actually slower than Scott Taylor in P2. Wait, what? Scott Taylor's not P2. My overlay thinks he's P2. He's not, is he? He's a lap down, is he not? Is he not? Did we not just overtake? Was it Scotty Designs we just overtook? We definitely overtook us, Scott. Very good. I still just about get the ERS. I think I did, just. Which might allow me to get him down the long straight. He is P2, okay. I thought, must have been other Scott. So Carl, don't forget, same strategy as me, except for he went hard in the middle stint, and I'm about to overtake him, so I think it was not a bad decision to run the strategy I ran, but obviously if it's a late safety car, we could still be ruining not having access to any mediums, but we'll see. Scott's using ERS. Oh, is he still AI controlled? Is Scott still using AI controlled? I didn't realise that, so he's using ERS because it's AI controlled. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Is he defending or let me go? I can't tell. He just let me go, he's lifting. You knew I was quicker, you knew I was going to get him anyway.
Good job, nice overtake.
Wait, Scott using the ERS and dragging Ben, why? Wait, he's driving, I think he's not AI controlled. Oh man, that sucks. I don't like when people do that. Even he's thinking, oh, I'll be disqualified anyway, but it doesn't matter, I don't care if I'm disqualified, I'm having a bad race. I get that, but he's affecting the fight here. He's giving Ben an advantage, assuming he's doing it to drag Ben along.
Use that overtake button a bit more.
I don't like that sort of stuff. I'll break the rules to help you, buddy. We had it before with purple safety cars where people would say, oh, who wants a purple safety car? Or someone would say, oh, I need a purple safety car, and someone from the back would do it. But the same thing happening here, apparently. It's disappointing, isn't it? Very disappointing. Let's not do that in the future. I think there might even be a rule in Creator Series that you can't do things to help a specific person.
Okay, we need to push now. Use the overtake button for more power.
Scott dropped it. Okay, if he's not turned Ben along, whatever, he's going to get disqualified anyway. Like, I'd rather not see it, because now imagine going to Creator Series' Twitch and tuning in and seeing Scott P2. Oh, he's P2. He's not P2. He's cheating. It's a bit odd, but if he's not helping somebody, I'm not that against it. Oh, that's bad. Break too early there. Right, let's get head back in the game here, guys. We can drive faster than we're doing right now. If he's not helping anybody, then I don't mind. I have unbound ERS, yeah. I've not used it at all this race. Right, now worryingly, Carl behind actually managed to hold on to me there. I haven't got the advantage I thought I'd have in this race. I was 1.3 seconds quicker last lap than the leader. It's reasonable. Okay, I have now, I think. Do I don't mess up here? Yeah, Carly's now out of DRS range. Eight seconds concept. Yeah, depending on safety cars though, don't forget guys. If there's a safety car in a minute, they all got fresh mediums, I'm in trouble. Or even softs. If they've run tyre pressures that will allow the softs to run, I could be in trouble. We were 9/10 quicker than concept last lap. We'll keep pushing on. That wasn't me pushing as well that last lap. These tyres have not got the advantage I thought they would have. We were only half a second quicker than Scott using the ERS, 1.2 seconds quicker than Ben. He's the next car up the road. So we won't get in this next lap. The lap after that is when we'll get Ben. Loads of fuel, aren't we? Ooh. Got a stupid warning there. Yeah, someone's already told me Scott using the ERS. Don't get a warning, Alex. Come on, you're looking good in this race. Tension on for cleanest driver point as well. I want to get a silly warning. I might not get it. If someone else has also had a perfectly clean race, which is definitely possible, because the track limits are pretty forgiving now, I might not have it, but I only had a lap one warning, nothing since. Perfect, because Ben would defend. I know, he can't do much about it though. I'll be all over him with DRS. Not what Ben will be able to do. I just have to be cautious like I've been with everyone else. I was 1.1 seconds quicker than Ben last lap. And lead. Okay, Scott's just taken the lead. I was about to say only 2 tenths quicker than Concept, but Concept I was 1.5 seconds quicker. Now let's hope Scott doesn't tow along Concept here. That won't be ideal. I don't really mind what he's doing that much. I think it's a bit confusing for viewers, but it's Creator Series, he's having fun, I don't hate it. If he tows along Concept though, allows Concept to win because of it, then that's obviously rubbish. We'll see. Remember, DRS is only worth a couple tenths though guys, so it's not that big a deal. Right, we're not as close to Ben as I'd like to be here. I want to be really close to him. So I can just get him nice and easy down the straight. I'm not as close to him as I thought I would be at this stage. Not necessarily a guaranteed overtake from here. Ah, Ben's overtaken, we're all good. I guess because it's tyres, I think in that final effect set we've got a decent advantage. I'm not sure if I'm defend or what. Classic Ben.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Classic Ben. Honestly, I don't mind that. Like, it was unnecessary squeeze, but we're creating content here. He left me. If he wheel dragged on me, that'd be a bit of a joke. But he left me a car's width. It's fine. All right, come on, let's get after the cars in front. Let's try and get Ben out of DRS range as well. In theory, the longer we go here, the slider they get, and the bigger advantage I have, even though tyre wear percentage will be relatively the same. I'm not sliding right now, they'll start to slide pretty bad, I think. Not to be too though guys, effectively, because Scott will get disqualified. Is he still towing along Concept 7?
Okay,
He might be.
The car in front, 3.4 seconds.
Might be. Which is weird because he doesn't need to. He can surely get Concept 7 out of DRS range by using ERS. I don't made a mistake there, but I think he got DRS before he did. Doesn't matter. Maybe go next lap.
Gap to your
Yeah, he's got 30 seconds anyway, it's true. I'm more worried about Concept 7, honestly. But we've still got 10 laps to go. We should be all good. Last lap, even with the towing, we were still 8 tenths quicker than Concept 7, so it doesn't really matter that much. Like I said, as long as he's not doing it to help someone, I don't mind. But at the moment, he is helping Concept 7. But we're still, at the moment, going to beat him. We'll see if that carries on. He wants to try and gap. Yeah, if he gaps him, like, whatever. It'd always be quite fun if I managed to beat a cheater. So if I can somehow manage to beat Scott, that'd be lovely. Last lap. I was 3/10 quicker than him last lap, Scott. Isn't enough, but that was only one lap. Obviously, I guess I will beat him with a penalty anyway, when I'd like to beat him on track. It's amazing to beat a cheater. Problem is, obviously, he's going to be too quick in a straight. Where can we get him? Where can you get somebody who's probably 30k quicker than you in a straight? You can't. Alright, 11 laps to go. I think is it 15 laps on the end you can't cause purposeful safety cars? I can't really remember. I thought they'd changed it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Scott's using ERS, yeah. No, we can't dive bomb him. We'll be way too far back. Way too far back to dive bomb him. I think if there's a safety car now, guys, we'll have to box for softs. I don't mind the hards aren't that bad, but I'm just going to overheat like crazy. If it's a safety car now and someone's got mediums, they're absolutely cooking. Genuinely. Absolutely cooking. But the softs will literally last like maybe 5 laps or something crazy. So like, they're not great. They'll go to the end, but they'll be very slow after 5 laps because they'll be too hot. Wide. Only 2/10 quicker than Scott last lap, so unfortunately his cheating is a little bit too fast. I am still quicker than a cheater, which is quite incredible, but not by enough to beat him on track, unfortunately. Not quite. Need about double that. Need, what, about half a second lap, probably.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake.
Right, there we go then, guys. This is really for the win. Ignore Scott. Last lap was a second quicker than Concept this lap. Second again. So I'll be all over him, hopefully, by the end of this lap. And let's nail him down the straight. And who wrote this race win and hope there's no more safety cars. Carl seems to, oh, he does, yeah. Carl's run hard, so Carl will be begging for a safety car. He's quick, isn't he, considering Carl's run hard. Boxing up as Ben looks a little bit quicker than him right now, maybe. Here we go, guys. Concept 7 has dominated this race for most of it. He has led a significant number of laps today. While I fought my way through the field, once I got to him though, I was able to bring the fight to him. Again, I'd like to be a bit closer to him than this if I can. Pushing his final sector. This way seems to have a bit of an advantage though because I've fresher tyres. We'll slide into there. Is that close enough to get a comfortable move done? Concept 7 is fast in the straight, don't forget. Is this close enough? We were a lot quicker. We can surely get him at some point, but I want to get it done immediately if I can. Good defend. Don't think so. No. Okay, we were close enough. It's all good. Uh-oh. No, it's okay. A little bit on the brakes. It's okay. Kind of went in front of him there. Just disrupted him. Didn't go all the way to the racing line to open up the dive bomb potential. Went in front of him just to annoy him. And it worked out. We take the race, effective race lead, guys. Let's see if we can beat a cheater. We were only 2/10 quicker than last lap. Can we beat a cheater? On track. Let's see. Just joining. Scott in front is using ERS illegally. We're not allowed to use ERS in this race, so I've been in none the entire race. Scott in front is using it. Just because he wants to have some fun. I don't begrudge him. He hasn't actually affected this result in the end at all. I would love to beat a cheater on track. Let's try and get Concept 7 out of DRS range immediately. He's got it for now. Hope he can drop out of the final sector. Right, it's definitely a little bit rearward, but I don't want to move it forward. It's working for me right now. Just occasionally lock the rears. It's not a big deal. Yeah, he's out of DRS range. All good. Wow, like you guys are saying it. Strategic race in Creator Series. There'll probably be a safety car in a minute, but at the moment, we've got a pretty strategic race in Creator Series. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man is fighting the devil, exactly. So we gained 6/10 last lap. That was with the ERS. The ERS looks like it's maybe worth about half a second in total down both straights. Give it some beans and see if we can beat a cheater. I mean, overtaking him is going to be nigh on impossible. Let's see what we can do. It doesn't take you well. Yeah, we'll have to be careful. We'll have to be sensible. Oh, tiny bit deep. What I will say is, although I wasn't enjoying him potentially affecting the race result, now he's making it more interesting, to be fair, because otherwise this race is done. Now I've got someone to chase at least. It has done that, at the very least. This is what I mean. As long as he's not actually actively helping anybody in doing it, I don't hate it. It's fine. He's going to get disqualified. It's fine. There, take a shot every time he says the word cheater. Well, you've got new people joining all the time, and that's what we're seeing here. And that's why I keep saying it, is because unfortunately with Scott in front, it's people are joining going, oh, Scott's going to win the race. No, Scott's not going to win the race. I know he's got a penalty, but even Scott's leading. No, he's not leading. He's cheating, which is fine. It's fun, but it muddies the water. If he could put a flag next to him that says cheater, fine, because then everyone can tell when they first join the stream. 20.9 last lap. Scott had a bit of a difficult lap. We gained 6/10 last lap. Is that enough? I think if we do that every lap, it might be enough, but it could be difficult. At least if there's a safety car now, guys, I box for softs, and I come out, well, P2, but obviously really P1. I don't want a safety car, but if there is one now, it wouldn't be too bad. If there was a safety car when I was behind those guys, it would have been difficult, but all good. About a second lap over the cars behind, certainly over Ben. I didn't actually check concept 7. Yeah, they're doing the same lap times behind, so about a second lap over them. Needs fresher tyres. Now, don't forget, Meraki right now is the runaway championship leader. I believe this result will put me up to P2 in the standings. Where is Meraki though? Meraki's P13 right now, guys. We won't take the championship lead with this, but we'll be a hell of a lot closer to it. One hell of a lot closer to it. Oh, we're getting quite a bit last lap on Scott. Let's see how much he gains down the straight though. 20.7, he gets a 21.2. Getting half a second on him last lap.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.4 seconds.
Battle between Razan and Ben could be spicy. Yeah, could be. Is Razan on fresher tyre? Yeah, Razan's much fresher tyres. Just don't want any warnings at this stage, guys, because there might be obviously Scott. I've already beaten Scott. At the moment, I'm on to win this race, but a warning now would potentially cost me the cleanest driver point. Carl's going to get fastest lap, but I always knew I was going to struggle to get that. Historically, I've only got a couple of fastest laps. I don't go for them. Ben's got the most of anyone by far, so Ben loves the fastest lap, but I don't like a fastest lap. I never go for them. Never even crosses my mind, even though there's a point for it.
No tyre concerns at the moment.
A bit quicker this lap, is he?
On the driving.
Wonder if he had. I don't know. You guys were saying he's in a hot lap. I don't know if he's just permanently keeping it in a hot lap, or if he's actually managing it. But if he recharged last lap, that would allow me to gain half a second. If he's used again this lap, he'll then obviously gain that back and then some. He definitely haven't gained quite so much on this lap.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake.
Last lap we only gained 2/10 on him. That's not enough. Is Razan gonna, I think Razan will catch Ben, won't he? Razan is... Yeah, Razan's a second lap quicker than Ben. Oh, nobody. Whoa, hello, slide. You could almost even spin here and still win this race, so it'll be calm. A fast lap from Carl. Obviously box late, presumably some mediums. So Carl, before this race, had a 100% win rate in Creator Series because he did one race as a reserve in Imola last season and won it. So he had a 100% win rate. It's looking like quite likely that's going to drop to 50%, but it's still the best win rate in Creator Series. Well, I've got the second best win rate in Creator Series. I worked out the other day. 37% is my win rate in Creator Series. I guess it's about to go up very slightly here, hopefully. The car at the moment leads the win rate percentage, so I need to do another race and not win it, but oh god, if he does another race and wins it, his win rate goes up to 66%. The car is rapid, we've seen it here. It's the first time I've raced him today, so I think very similar. And he has been quick, that's for sure. There wasn't a one-off in him, but that. We're only going 10th last lap. That was because I was a bit slower last lap, too busy waffling, but I don't think I can catch him anyway. Even if I can, I can't. I mean, he's not that quick down the straight, is he? He's not a rocket ship. He's quicker, but not a rocket ship. It's got to be going, no, Alex cannot beat me with me having cheated. No, Alex cannot beat me. Raz is going to be very close to Ben here. Almost at the point that there cannot be any more safety cars, chat. I think it's one more lap.
Don't forget, you got more control.
Surely that's it. Raz disconnected that time. Should we just? Surely we're calling the race there, are we not? Please tell me they're calling the race there.
Safety car, no overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your
surely we call the race there.
As we form up.
I don't think it's even possible for there to be safety cars. Was there? Was it impossible for there to be a safety car there? Please don't run a 5-lap race. That will suck, man. Was it impossible for there to be a safety car on that lap? I don't know. It was either that lap or the lap after where safety cars were impossible. Surely. Oh, yeah, it's happened to everyone. Yeah. Just to clarify, that has happened to everybody. It's not just me. Surely we call it there. Please don't run a 5-lapper. We've already had one restart. They restarted, are they actually? Let's see. Let's see. Hope they call it. That race was over. That race was over. There was 3 laps to go. No. They're talking about doing a 5-lapper. They're not confirmed it, but they're talking about it. Well, Vince said he's not partaking. He's done. Scotty's saying a 5-lap will make that entire race pointless, which I completely agree with. Yeah. Surely we're not doing it. Surely we're not doing it. Surely we're done. Even Scotty Designs is saying a 5-lap will make that entire race pointless. Because anyone who had penalties and stuff, that's all going to get reset. Scotty's also saying it's done. Even Ben's saying call the result there, but Ben was about to be caught by Razin. So that was definitely performance oriented. It's obviously performance oriented to me, right? Because I win the race. I get that, but I don't like when we used to have constant 5 laps, safety cars of 5 laps to go and create a series anyway, right? Luckily that's been reduced recently, but surely, if we run a 5-lap race, everything's reset. Penalties are reset. Tyre usage is reset. It's just, if we run a 5-lap race, we should not be running 100% distance races in Creator Series. Ben saying he's not doing it again. Meraki said he's not doing it again. I think we're done.
Guys, thank you all for the follows. I'm so sorry if I pissed any of you off.
Hello, you dirty cheat.
Hello, second place.
Get in
How
the
you
bin.
doing?
Get in the bin. I really wanted to beat you. Beating a cheater would be incredible.
Mate, you were catching me.
I
My
know.
tyres were like 56% worn, and I could hardly keep it on track. And then every straight I would go, I would just gain another 8 tenths on you.
I was like, come on, I really want to beat a cheater, but I was like, if I get to him, I can't overtake him. So what do I do? I was like, I'm
Yeah,
not
right?
here.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
I came from 19th.
What, just with ERS?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Every single person.
Amazing.
Lolly tried to take me out. I got attacked by Italians. I got begged to help Ben.
Yeah.
And beat you, actually,
Yeah.
which is obviously typical. A little bit gutted you overtook Concept, Gillon. You just had to take it again.
I
You just had to take another
know.
win, didn't you?
He did an amazing race. He led like so many
Did?
laps, to be fair to him. Yeah, it was very close. I had to ruin his day, didn't I?
Just Mr. Bad Guy Gillon. Well, do you know what? Take a run, clear your mind after. I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah, I love a run at the minute. Love a run. Anyway,
Did you enjoy that?
I was initially a bit annoyed about you cheating because I thought you were like helping
Sorry.
people and turning them along.
Nah.
When I saw you weren't, I was like, oh, okay, like whatever. Like doesn't.
I was so
The only
bored
the
as
only
well.
negative was obviously for a new viewer they didn't know what was going on. But other than that, I was like, doesn't really matter as long as he's
To
not
be
helping
fair,
people.
I think that's my final race, to be honest. I was like, "Do you know what? I'm going out in a bang. I'm just going to have
Really?
some fun. Yeah, no, I didn't help anyone, but Lolly thought I was being bad and he tried to take me out.
Oh my god, did he?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mate, banging. Honestly, what happened was I was in 19th, I had 0-0 wings, and I couldn't overtake anyone. I was just
0-0.
stuck. I was 0-0. No one could
What?
overtake at the back. I genuinely could do nothing. I'm in a Red Bull, and there's Alpines in front of me that are still keeping me by, right?
That's
I'm within
crazy.
4 tenths going out of the final corner onto the straight. I'm within 4 tenths and I can't overtake.
That's crazy. With
what am I
0-0,
doing?
I had 6-0, and I felt like I had a decent advantage over people.
Sorry,
but,
I lied there. Sorry, 2-0, but you know,
Okay.
not much different, right?
yeah, still. That's crazy.
Everyone
I
was
think
just
that was
so
overtake.
low.
That's why I was so scared of
ridiculous.
boxing into the pack, because I was like, everyone was
Yeah.
so close. I was like, I might not be able to, I should be right with fresh tyres, but I might not be able to. So I stayed out so long on the mediums, but yeah.
Nah, well,
Yeah, I think they've called it chat. I think
I've
I've confirmed a step. I think they've called it.
Nice. But
Yeah.
obviously, you will not take that top step today.
Oh,
100%
yeah, very
take
good.
that.
Very good.
What happened was, look, so I was like, it's like you got disqualified, right? But, you know, not if I just don't, I just don't agree. That makes the difference,
Just say
right?
no. No, I'm not disqualified. Then the GG's.
Right, no.
He won.
Like, to be fair, they said you weren't. So, see if I really wanted to go into technicality here. We weren't allowed to use ERS. The race got restarted. Okay, that was a different race. That's a new race in my eyes. That was a new race. It was not a red flag. That was a new race. So technically, I just changed the rules a little.
Yeah, might be stretching it a little bit there, Brian, by your attempt.
Thank you. Well, I better be represented
quit.
in your clip book. That is all.
Yeah, fair play, mate. It was a good race. GG's.
I'm going to mute for that.
Okay, see you in a bit. Wait, so GB's quitting? Why is GB quitting? He's quitting from full time. Why? GB doesn't enjoy the realistic cars? Why? The thing is, right, so at the moment with the realistic car... Oh,
Frustrating.
oh hello, sorry.
I'll repeat that question again. Sorry about that. I should have checked Discord. Your second race win in the row, 2-stop strategy. You must be delighted with that, considering earlier on you were complaining that you weren't on the pace.
Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing with that. I was terrified of the old Creator Series 5-lap race at the end there, but luckily a few people were also on my side and we ended up not restarting with 3 laps to go. But yeah, that was a really, really good race. I started, P60, P17, right down the pack, but seemed to have a good pace today. Had super low wings, went different to everybody in pretty much every stop, to be honest. Even on the second race, still went different to most people. And just kept calm today, just knew that it would come to me, didn't fight people too hard on when I had the wrong tyre, and then didn't, just was patient when I had the right tyre. And yeah, just seemed to have some good pace today. But I should say GG's Concept 7 as well. He dominated today. Unfortunately, I had to turn up and ruin his fun, but he was super strong. He led so many laps, so he probably deserved to win today.
What made you go for the 2-stop race in the second race that we did? Because pretty much almost everybody else went for the 1-stop. Did you think you would? I think you had the confidence to get past people today, or did you think just the hards that you were on just weren't good enough for you?
Well, it's always a bit lottery as to when the safety car is going to come. You can't predict it. You just have to hope for the best. So I obviously started on hards. When the safety car came, I had to pit under it. And obviously, I had to, if I took hards, I'd have had to two-stop. If I took mediums, as I did, I couldn't get to the end. So I was sort of forced into it effectively. I didn't necessarily plan to two-stop from the start. I think if the safety car came, let's say 20 laps later, I might have gone mediums to the end. But as it is, I was sort of forced to stop. Didn't necessarily plan it, but with the race, how the race unfolded, it was a no-brainer. And I was very glad to not see a late safety car there because I was able to fight back through.
Yeah, I think we were all relieved there was no safety car towards the end there. And before we got started with the second race, were you a bit annoyed that you had that lobby restart at the start of it, or were you relieved that you were able to gain more positions?
It was okay. I don't know. It was fine. I don't know if I gained or lost from it, but it was obviously it meant we did a 100% race plus 19 laps, so it's been a long old evening. But other than that, I didn't mind it too much, to be honest. I definitely think with Ben's connection that he shouldn't be hosting in the future because he had a lot of connection issues last week and then had them again today. So hopefully we'll have a new host in the future.
Yes, lessons learned. Creator Series bosses, don't get Ben into host again. What did you think of the wild card with no ERS? Because I thought it was going to be less ERS trades, but it actually proved to be quite entertaining for us in the commentary box. How was it you as a driver?
Obviously, I'm biased with the result I just got with it. My initial reaction was, I don't love it because I like ERS in F1. I think it's quite tactical. It's, you know, if you're maybe trying to get past somebody, try and make them burn the battery so that you can get past them easier. If other people are burning, you let them do it while they battle and you get them on the next straight. It's quite tactical and I like that. And I don't love the F2 racing we get in this game that doesn't have ERS. So initially I was like, I don't know. But then honestly, once I tried it and thought about it a bit more, I thought, you know what? Yeah, maybe not for a whole season, but certainly for one race, I was happy to give it a go. And in the end, again, obviously I'm biased. I felt like the race was pretty good. I mean, it forced everyone to go super low on wing, but overtaking was possible. Maybe needed a bit of a strategic difference. I felt like the DRS trains were reduced because everyone ran such low wing. DRS was only worth a couple of tenths. It wasn't worth that much. But I know there was that huge train after the safety car restart, so maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. But I'm biased, but I enjoyed it.
That must have been very difficult with you running low wings in the middle sector then.
Yeah, I was on 6-0 wings, so it was actually okay, to be honest. It was, for some reason, I was quite quick for the sort of chicane in the middle, but it meant I was a rocket ship down the straight. I think I was a bit lucky today having the hards, which is one of the quicker cars in the straight as well, but I was definitely lower wing than quite a lot of people today, and yeah, that was crucial to be able to get through.
I don't think I would have coped with 6-0 wings, so fair play. And next week, Brazil, we go to. Of course, we don't know what the wild card is yet, but what are your thoughts on this track? Because you are closing in to Meraki's now with his championship lead.
Yeah, I think I'd take second in the championship, don't I, with that, and close down on Meraki quite significantly. I think was he outside the top 10, I think, maybe somewhere on there. Brazil, I don't know. I feel like I don't go that well at Brazil, but I'm going to predict a Ben Daly win. I reckon he's overdue. He hasn't had a win in over a season now. I think Ben's strong at Brazil. We'll see.
So Alex Gillon predicting a Ben win, and if Ben doesn't win, you could probably blame Alex Gillon. Only joking.
Yeah, jinxed him. Sorry about that.
Matt, congratulations once again. Your second race win in a row, and surely closing into Meraki on the championship. We'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Well done. Race winner, Alex Gillon.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, there you go, chat. There we go. That was the interview. Yeah, as I said, the interview. I before the race, before the result happened in the race, I thought initially wildcard bad. Then I was like, actually, I think it's all right. Having raced it, I know I'm biased because I won, but I think it was all right. I wouldn't want to run a whole season of it, no. But I think that's a really good example of a good wildcard in creative series because it didn't upend the order, right? We didn't have suddenly someone who's normally really good. Look at this, by the way, horrendous. That's with a cooling cheat seat and aircon. That's what 90 laps of Mexico do for you. So it didn't like massively change the order. We didn't suddenly see people, you know, the grid flipped. We didn't see someone who's done a horrendous, horrible strategy suddenly win the race out of nowhere. We didn't see any cheese stuff. I thought it was all right. I didn't mind it. I felt like it reduced the DRS trains, which is good. I didn't think it was hard to overtake, but I also had low wings, so I don't know. But I'm sure there's people that were stuck in the pack hating it. So everyone's gonna have their own opinion. I thought that one was all right. Anyway, so what's happened with GB? So GB's saying he's not enjoying realistic cars and he's quitting. It's not Brazil next week, okay? Whatever. It was yeah, and it was quite strategic today. I don't think the wild card made a difference to the strategy of the race. Maybe it did because people were. Yeah, maybe it did, because I was thinking it's not easy to overtake, so I don't want to be in traffic, so I stayed up longer on the medium. So I actually do think it made overtaking harder, made it interesting. So, yeah, anyway. Oh, thank you again for the raid, by the way, Razin. Hope you had a good race. I saw you were hunting Ben down, but I think the race ended in it just before you got him. So I'm not sure exactly where everyone was. Let's see if we can see the final results, can we? Because obviously no one's got the results screen. If I go to the Creator Series sheet, hopefully they've put the results in. Let's have a look. They've put some of them in. Yeah, they're doing them right now. We'll give them a couple of minutes to finish the results. So Ben was... There was me winning, Concept 7 P2, Ben 3rd, Razin 4th. That's what I know. And obviously, Scott will be disqualified for using the ERS. It is different being out in the front, but it's not like I was out in front the entire race. I started P17, but I did go for an alternative strategy. So I tended to have a tyre offset to people. And I had a car that's quick in a straight. So I'm only one small opinion in that, but I thought the World Cup was alright. So has anyone got a word on GB? Too many people ran the same strategy expecting safety cars? Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, in the first race, don't forget, I was the only person to go hard at the start. The only one. In the second race, I was still only 1 of 4, despite how quick I showed they were after about 15 laps. So, you're right. Everyone's doing the same strategy expecting safety cars, and it bit them today. Then again, Ben did that, and Ben was on the podium, so... Scott was robbed. So GB's just said he's quit this full time. Has he already gone offline? Matty liked the ERS wildcard. Yeah, I thought it was alright. As a one-off, I thought it was fine. It was fine. Hey, Ben. He's on the W. Glad we didn't have the lobby crash before you got P1. Yeah, very good. Very good. Imagine if I was P3 and they're like, yeah, we're calling it. Ben P2, Concept 7 wins. Yeah, good race in the end, to be fair, Ben. Solid podium. He misses having a teammate to work with and doesn't like realistic. Okay. So where did GB finish? They're still not doing the results. I don't know why. I don't know where GB finished. Scott won the people's race. Have they put Meraki's result in? They haven't even put Meraki's in. They've literally entered like 4 results. Come on, guys. Oh, did I get cleanest driver? We need to... Right, hang on. This is Daniel Gilligan as a viewer. This would be interesting. For my 2 cents, and he's normally quite critical. So like from a viewer watching the main broadcast perspective, that was reasonably entertaining. Not the most, but certainly not the worst. I know that's not an opinion shared by the drivers, though. I think the problem with today was that this wildcard should have been coupled with a higher wing requirement. When you last raced in Monza, you had ERS available, but it was still a snooze fest because of low wings. It means there's a slipstream and DRS doesn't do very much. Now, I can really disagree with that. I think it was better because we had no less DRS trains. I think put us on high wings, DRS trains just go mad. And it's impossible to overtake because DRS is so powerful. I think that'd be bad. Yeah. I forgot what I said to Ben. Ben said, nope, I did. I don't know what Ben said. Enjoy bringing the Sauber. I will bring the Sauber next week, yeah. I will. Scott got it. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. Oh, Ben said he was clear driver. No, I don't think so, Ben. You had no warnings, not even on lap 1? I'll have to confirm this, Ben. Luckily, we can confirm it. Hold on. Hold on. Ben is probably BSing, but we'll see. Ben said he had none. Let's see. Oh, he's what's he doing? Ben went live with his phone for some reason. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll be verifying this, Ben. Let's see. Let's see. So, you get cleanest lap as you cross the line. 37! BS, Ben! BS! 37 laps ago, you had something. I'm not having it. See? See? Never trust Ben Daly. 34, 20, 27 it should be that you got it. Let's see what happened. Contact warnings count. Contact warnings count. I only have 1 contact warning on lap 1.
10 laps. Odds are just ridiculous.
I think it was lap 27. Let's see when he crossed.
Adam,
Oh, pauses. He was
wait,
no,
I would have had on Adam would have been. I was 5 seconds a lap quicker than him.
Oh, big balls.
1. Okay, so it was on the previous lap. It wasn't this lap. It was the lap before this.
Damage.
And a safety car. Oh, now I've had this before. It's basically a glitch.
GB is staying
when you
out
pause,
on hards.
when you pause, you get it takes away your thing, even if it's not a contact horn. If Ben doesn't get any visible warnings here, this doesn't count. If Ben had all the clean laps before this, he might genuinely be true. Let's watch Ben's entire lap. If Ben has no obvious warnings this lap, and before this he had a perfectly clean race, he is cleanest driver. No, Ben. It's I figured out this recently. It doesn't take cleanest driver from you, but it does take the cleanest laps in a row from you. But okay, it's based on consecutive cleanest laps, right? That's what cleanest driver is based on. How many clean laps do you do in a row? Obviously, when you cross the start-finish line, it says cleanest lap X in a row, right? In theory, that works. If you pause, it seems to take the streak away from you, but in reality, it doesn't take it away from you. I had it in Monaco, exactly the same thing. I paused at some point in the middle of the race. I lost my streak, but I still got cleanest driver. So the pause takes away the streak that you see at the top. It does not take away your actual hidden cleanest driver streak. Because I think what it really does is it looks at the race director after the race and sees, and it works out from there. From the race director, not from what you see at the top. Because I had it in Monaco, I had less of a streak than Vince, and yet I still beat Vince, the cleanest driver. So don't worry. Anyway, Ben hasn't had any warnings this lap, clearly, and that was going to get me out. Okay, so this doesn't count. So Ben, if he hasn't had any warnings before this, he genuinely... Did it say it? Has he crossed the line here or not? Yeah, 25. There you go. 25. He's done it. He's done it. Unless someone else has had 0 warnings the entire race, Ben does get cleanest driver. Because look, 25, lap 25, 25 in a row. Ben's right. So Ben's definitely beaten me. Because I had a warning lap 1. After that, I had none. So Ben's definitely beaten me. If somebody else also had no warnings, we'll have to do what the game... Hello? We'll have to do what the game does and randomise it between those 2 people, how many people that is. But at the moment, Ben, unless someone else also lays claim to it, Ben does have cleanest driver. He gets the point. Right, anyway, let's have a little look at... Have they done the sheet? They've still not done the results! Hello? Right, let's just go on the Creator Series stream before we had that reset. Have a look. There we go. Let's go as late as we can. I don't know if we call it across the line, or if we call it just the moment it disconnects, because Maraki just got Karim, look. I don't know how we call that. Well, and then penalties, though. We have to look at people's streams to see their penalties to apply. Oh, my God. Apply that. Who's that? It's just Fabio just got absolutely deleted. Incredible. Okay, well, most of the penalties are at the back anyway. Safso's will have to apply manually, but he'll only drop 1. So Safso should be P7. I think it's about to happen any second now. And Maraki also gets Scotty Designs. Oh, look at that. Maraki gets Scotty Designs right before. Boom, he's got him. And then it goes. But to be fair, if the race carried on, I'm pretty sure he'd beat him because I think he had fresher tyres. So he does deserve that. All right, that is your finishing position. Safso should drop 1 because of a 3-second penalty. He would have dropped more than that, though, if we ran more laps. But you just got to call it, and you've got to call it as is. So Jake got P10. Championship leader got P10, GB P9. Safso drops to P7, but luckily only P7. Carl definitely would have got him. Maybe even GB as well. So Razin was only a second behind Ben. Surely Razin would have got Ben as well. So it's me P1, Concept 7. Ben, Razin, Lolly, Safso, Carl, GB, Maraki, Scotty Designs, Karim, Adam, and then pending penalties, Chappers, Ricky, Vince, Fabio, Tuki, Kai DNFs, Chesnoy DNFs. I don't know how they'll have to look at the streams for the penalties at the back, but at least they're at the back. Obviously, the Scott gets disqualified. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, Concept did get a podium. So, Jake got P10. How many points did you get for P10 in Creator Series? Hold on. Shall I stop? I'll send a screenshot of this. Right, we'll send that just so someone got it. Wait, Jake got P9. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Scott's qualified. Yeah, you're right, P9. So, how many points did you get for P9? I don't know. Where's the point system? Hang on. Let's just get it up. Oh, that's VSC. Let's get it up in here. I'm glad they called the race. It would have been so cheesy if we just ran a 5-lapper. It would have meant the entire 90 laps we just did would have meant nothing. What do we say in chat? No, we haven't. Okay, P9, 7 points. So I don't get cleanest driver, so I don't gain one there. So I just gained... He didn't get into his pole, he didn't get fastest lap, so no. I gained 18 points on Jake. That's right, isn't it? Yes, I gained 18 points on Jake. Jake didn't have fast lap. I think Carl had fastest lap. So I get 18 points on Jake. And before that race, I think I was 26 points back. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. I was 24 points back. I was 24 points. I gained 18. I'm now, quick maths, quickly, hurry up with the maths. Why are the maths so slow? 6 points. I'm 6 points behind Jake in the championship and it moves up to P2. So I will be in the Sauber next time out. Jake will quite impressively still be behind me, I believe, because he's done more races than me with the way the system works. So I'll be in a Sauber next time, I'm pretty sure. But I was in Haas today, guys. I was in the second worst car today. It just so happened it wasn't bad at Mexico. It's a low drag car. That's nice. But I did also run. In fact, anyone who's Ben, you said in chat, what wings did you run? Am I missing more races? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Let's look at my calendar. I think I might miss one, maybe two. I don't know. I don't know. There's no 100% concrete plans I'm gonna miss, but yeah, maybe 14, 5. Okay, yeah, I had 6-0, Ben. That was a bit of a rocket in the straight. That's quite significantly more. Is it 14? That's quite a big offset as well. Control Jake and say the race was really good. Where's Jake? Anyway, I'm gonna head off, guys. I'm certainly on YouTube. I'm gonna head off. Might do a raid on Twitch maybe, but I'm gonna head off. Hope you enjoyed this race, guys. It was good fun from where I'm sitting. Obviously, buzzing with the result. I enjoyed it. I'm sure some of you guys didn't. I'm sure some drivers didn't. I enjoyed it, but I am biased. I thought it was quite a pure race. We didn't get too much cheese. There was no stupid stuff happening. If Scott didn't drag someone along that badly, we didn't get crazy safety cars. We didn't do a 5-lap sprint at the end. You may not love the wild card, but at least it was a pure race. I think we got a fair result in the end. So yeah. Anyway. I'll take it. Anyway, guys, just 8.76, 6 points back in the championship now. So the fight is maybe on the 2 championships in a row and to be the first to 3 titles. We'll see. It will depend on my attendance. I don't know what it's going to be like. Anyway, guys, I will catch you on, don't know, next week at some point on YouTube. Not sure when, but hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the Mexican Grand Prix and the Malaysian Grand Prix in MotoGP. And I'll catch you on next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.